Our party stands over a cliffside looking over a blockade. Through the fog, just beyond, their friend, Ty, has snuck through the blockade to deliver news to the Entente in Galfish. We do not start where we left off, though. We start in Galfish, with Ty and his brethren Entente as they start creating lashings for their ships and start getting ready to set sail and make their sojourn. You see, Ty, as the rain starts to spatter down upon above, the fog still thick around you, as you start to see your friends, Toothless Wes, Red Devon, and even Lorcan lifting a hand as he starts to load things up onto the ship. The plan is about to set sail, and Lorcan turns to you and says, Ty Fair, you are needed.
All right.
Unfortunately, we do not have the captain of the longbow.
Not yet.
Not yet, no. We will need you. To captain it for him. Is that all right? Never mind. Get ready.
Yeah.
He turns on his heel and makes his way over towards some others as they start to lift and get things ready. Some people still sharpening their blades, looking over at you. So, the longbow, huh? Red
Yeah,
Devon
let's not
looks
fuck
at
it
you.
up.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be on it, though. I got another. You ever sailed a boat before? No, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Such a
Sort of.
liar. When?
I don't know, like canal boats and that, you know? What's the difference?
Yeah, all right. That's the spirit. Yeah,
If
okay.
anything, this should be easier. I'll just bark orders at the rest of you. Yeah, watch this. Move that rigging! Yeah, you, come on! I'm your captain now, move that!
Yeah, yeah, all right. See, one of
Easy.
the... Look at that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know what I heard? Never apologize.
Never apologise, never back down.
That's right. We got this. I may not listen, though. To you. We'll see,
Well.
though.
Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we?
Yeah.
Listen, let's just try and keep everyone alive. And get over the storm first, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking
Fine.
nightmare. If you see some griffins, keep an eye out. Some of ours might be on them.
Never knows.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoever's in the crow's nest, make sure they've got good eyes on them. Take a look at the riders.
You all right? You want me in the
Yeah.
crow's nest?
Has he got good eyes?
Does he have good eyes? No. No, he doesn't. He's absolutely lying.
Then I say, absolutely not.
Shit. All right.
Find me someone with good eyes.
Yeah. Fine. If you need me, be over here. So he goes and steps onto another smaller boat, not as large as the longbow. Longbow is it's like a brigantine type. It was stolen, obviously, not from the Sworn, but maybe of another trade ship. But it has been repurposed and renamed the longbow. It has been repurposed, and large doorways have been fastened and broken for Captain Buttocks to walk and waltz through. It's been reinforced with a lot of structural architecture as well. It is a large boat. It is faster than it looks. And that's always usually, it's either the luck of the Spellwind with Buttocks, or it is just his skill, being the sailor he is. But it's not long before Lorcan makes his way back over to you.
So are you ready? We must be leaving soon. You have friends, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll contact them.
Very well.
Make sure keep an eye out.
The fog is lifting, so we must leave soon if we are to make our way out.
Right, keep an eye out for Buttocks and Jet. There are 3 others.
Very well. Send them the message. We're getting ready.
Turns on his heel
Good
and
luck.
walks away.
I take out the sending stone that I have
Mhm.
and contact whoever is on the other end. Whoever that might be, I'm not sure.
So
who
at this
had it
time,
last.
this is probably right before the casting of the 3 light spells on the stones that you have done, Jet. This is probably right before that.
Okay.
Whoever has the stones at that point.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Well, we're about to find out.
What's the plan?
We're gonna try to lure them in. Brother's gonna distract the griffons while we take out the riders, and then we're gonna ride.
All right. Are you going to create a clusterfuck among the sworn, or?
Yeah, the blacksmith is gonna make an announcement that can be heard, denouncing the God King.
All right.
I want them all to hear it. Every
Listen,
single
land
one.
on any of the boats, but ideally, if you, even better, Buttocks, can get to my boat. I describe it compared to the others.
Okay.
That would be best for everyone, I reckon.
Okay. We'll try to run a distraction first so that you can get the boats going, or are you leaving now?
We're leaving soon.
Okay. We'll do our best to catch up.
Yeah, all right. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Everyone aboard.
All right, yes. Come on. Let's go. Now's the time.
Everybody starts to rush onto the boards of the longbow. Some others, of course, scatter. Red Devon joins a ship known as the Lawrence, as well as Toothless Wes steps onto another ship known as the Camilla. And they start to make their way. Smaller ships, not as large and not as wide as the longbow, but 2 pretty fast sloops and a trail of other ships that Lorcan makes his way over towards. But before he does, he turns to you and says,
We're going to be splitting up. We're going towards the coast, north. It's the best way to lead us out.
All right. What do you want me to do?
West.
Just fucking straight out into open water, yeah?
Yes. You 3 will go west. Meet back up at Stormford, which is northwest of us.
Okay. You're going there and all?
All of us.
All right. Well, good luck. Don't get killed.
Of course. Be safe. We'll see you at Stormford.
It's at this moment you make your way toward the longbow. You step onto the boards. They creak and lurch under your feet as you're able to find your way onto the boat before. You've been on longbow before, right? You are friends with Captain Buttocks. Captain Buttocks being, of course, the friend that has been tagging along with our group away up on the mountainside. Unfortunately, not around to captain his own ship. The hisses and hums of ropes being taut and tied, and through the whining as they come through pulleys, as they're reeled in, and as sails furl and start to unfurl into the wind here. Starts to catch up, and a lurch starts to then send you all toward your destination. Many deckhands and other entente start to then fiddle and fumble and start to guide and catch the wind, and as they do, your boat starts to pick up speed. As it does here on the open sea, or clearly close to the open sea, you start to see both the Lawrence and the Camilla follow in tow and on your wake. Two smaller ships flanked as well as you make your way out into the fog. I do need you to make, if you can, a perception check. And maybe a survival. Do you have any sailor background at all?
Yes, but probably not at the level required to sail
Okay.
a proper ship. I think I'm pretty competent on the canals, and I would have been on a bunch of like hit and run sort of
Yeah.
brief.
So you know your way around a boat. This is probably the
Trips.
first time you being in any sort of managed.
I would never have been at the helm.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
okay.
think I would understand the rest of the
Yeah.
situation.
Okay.
Okay, you know.
Okay.
Perception. 16. Survival. Is this a disadvantage then?
Not disadvantage.
Okay.
If you had the sailor background,
8.
I'd give you advantage. If you had known, I would have given you disadvantage. So you're pretty good. All right. So with an 8, it does take a little bit. It is there's got to be a bit of confidence. It's got to be like a confidence thing where it's hard for you to get in the mode of
Fucking thing.
of leadership on this boat. There are some others who it's hard for them to trust you. They've seen you not be in town for so long, and then for you to just show up and then take up some of this is very hard for them to start to pick up a lot of your cues.
Into the mast. We're going into the wind.
I know what I'm doing, all right? Easy. Brother's not with us, you don't have to shout. Come on.
And
Put them lights out. Put it.
see as the guy blows out a lantern as you start to make your way into the fog. I do need, yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it for now. You start to drift into the fog, and Camilla and the Lawrence are behind the longbow as you drift into the dark fog ahead. Back at the cliffside. Back in the cliffside, we join Jet, Varsha, Smith, Captain Buttocks, and Brother Sykes, as you are all trying to lure a potential griffin patrol down onto the ground. Jet,
Okay.
we just casted this spell. 3 pulsing lights. And for a moment, it's just silence. See the lights as they go. And then, all of a sudden, the call of griffins start to call back and forth. You do hear off in the distance towards your left one of these griffins as they whistle. And then another one echoing and reverberating probably from somewhere behind you. And then landing a griffin gilded with some of the armor from the Sworn, as well as a sworn knight of Rolthane and Evervale on his back. It lands for a moment at a bit of a rough landing as it sort of tramples into place before the quadrupedal creature starts to find its balance as it lands. The prehensile tail starts to sway, tries to also catch its balance, and as it does and slows down and rests for a moment, the Sworn, suspicious of the area, looks up toward these three rocks that are glowing, unsanctioned magic calling him here, as he then starts to, and the griffin as well, starts to prowl, much like a large cat trying to make its way, trying to hunt or prowl through tall grass of sorts, as this starts to, not like a trot as you would think a knight would trot through the area to look at things. It's sort of in that slow, smooth walk. It is very interesting to see the walk of a griffin. The front two legs are, of course, avian and bird-like. The back two are very, of course, graceful and cat-like. So to watch the front of it waddle as the back tries to compensate and catch up for its smooth gait is very interesting to see. The tail never stops moving as it's constantly trying to compensate for the waddle that the front two legs have. But still, and overall, in the entire walk and movement of this creature is a beautiful dance to see, especially out here in wildlife. And, of course, one that has armor over its sides. There's only one griffin that lands. Another one circles up ahead. Griffin looks up.
We need to get that second griffin down here.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
Good
Should we do another spell?
I could
Fireball?
cast a fireball at it, but what? Are any of them approaching the snare?
No, one is going to try and stay back. It looks like they're being very cautious. If one stays up there, it can alert any other reinforcements that they might have available. They're playing it very safe.
I don't have anything to pull the other griffin down, but if these two trigger my snare, I think
I'm
we
going to
strike.
have to improvise then. I'm going to show myself to them.
Okay. Are you sure?
Try to
Gonna
try to
tell
do it
them I need
between
some
the
help.
snare and them.
That's a good idea.
Where are you setting it up?
The snare's already down on the ground.
Yeah,
And
it's right there.
I point to a fissure in front of the lights. So they're on one side, and we are underneath this plinth on the other. So
Yes.
I take note of where those are, and I'm going to position myself, being aware of that.
Okay.
I'm going to walk out, but I'm going to sort of hobble a bit as if I'm injured,
Okay.
and I'm holding one of my arms to my side, and I've got one eye sort of closed as I'm limping out, visible to them.
You see, as you get closer, the Sworn on the back has a large pole arm, but it has a contraption on the back of it. He goes and he points it towards you, much like a rifle would. A hammer clicks in the technology that's over by his shoulder. A large pole arm, maybe about 7 feet, with a blade about 2 feet. So I get 7 foot in total. So about 5 foot, a 5 foot barrel, I would say, and then a 2 foot blade comes out from the end. And he points it towards you. Careful.
Oh, there, soldier.
Yes. Who goes there?
Soldier Smith. I've been wounded. I've captured several spellkin, but I'm hurt fairly badly.
Maybe a deception.
That's a 7.
Okay. The 7. I had a bad feeling about that one. The energy in the air was just not so great. So the as you say this, he kind of looks at you. He raises the rifle-looking polearm up toward you.
Stay where you are.
Can I nod to brother to do his bullshit with the griffin?
Sure.
I asked him. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and the bullshit
That would be
was for
the
him to
tough.
try to calm down the griffin.
No, well, or to
To
confuse
confuse the
so
griffin.
that it won't follow the orders or it doesn't know who to follow orders from.
Yeah.
I think that's specifically what I said to him, and he was like, yeah, I can do that.
Let me see what I have in this bag of tricks that can do that. He kind of looks at you going, and then
You said.
And then he looks up for a moment. He points with his finger towards the creature, and then he starts to mumble just insane ramblings about paradox, void, dark magic, the paragons always watching. Just these words that you could barely pick up, but there is just a miasma of language between as he starts to just mumble into just to himself for a moment. But the bird, or the bird cat griffin, sort of then starts to, and then like it starts to then bang its beak, not bang it, but like it starts to scrape its beak against the ground, like it's like it's hearing something, or it's there's something in its head that is trying to get rid of, like it's got an itch on its head that it can't scratch. And I think at this point, that's when the sworn guard starts to then try to grab control of the griffin.
Oh, easy.
Keep your griffin under control, soldier. Come on.
Yes, I will. You stay
I got
right
prisoners
stay,
here.
Stay right there, all right?
As he starts to
I'm
struggle a
staying
bit.
here. What about you?
Yeah,
Come on.
Shit.
And he starts to then
Bleeding out here.
make me another deception with advantage. I think he is very distracted.
18.
Yeah, I think in this moment he goes,
Yeah. Hold on, soldier.
and he's like, he just seems frustrated with trying to stay on top of this griffin, as the griffin is just so so anxious with confusion and wrought, as it then starts to just like a dog would, like had his water in its ears, start to rub its face on the ground, trying to scrape out or jostle some of the water out. That's sort of what this griffin is trying to do. And it's very hard to ride. And
Get your partner down here. I got 5 spellkin.
he swings his leg over the top of the griffin and slides off of the griffin as the griffin sort of just is still in the area. He sort of clicks over towards it, and the griffin sort of stops, looks, and then starts to whistle and still is like confused a bit, but starts to relax and is not as anxious as it was. It is still, every once in a while, it's still sort of bothered by something. But the sworn swings his leg around and dismounts the griffin and makes his way toward you with his gun still up.
I just kind of lean back against the rocks. Ah, shit.
All right. Tell me what happened, soldier. Where are they?
Found several spellkin trying to ambush the blockade.
Where are they now?
They're back behind the plinth there. We need your partner. I don't know how long they're going to be restrained.
I think at this moment, he turns around up towards, like looking towards the sky, like he's trying to find something. Then he points and then whispers into his gauntlet. And then he looks back at you.
How long?
Where are you hurt?
I can't I can't take the armor off. If I do, I think something might spill out. But here, and I just sort of gingerly point, probably to my gut.
Okay, he lowers the gun as his gauntlet comes out forward, and he reaches toward your side, toward your gut, and a flash of light.
Careful.
A flash of light reverberates from his gauntlet for a moment. A rippling of sound, as well as Rolfane has both healed you 25 hit points and gifted him divine magic. There. Where are
That's
they?
better. Thanks. I think that'll keep the guts in for a minute. We got a lot of spellkin back here, though.
Where are they armed?
Yeah, I disarmed them for now, but you know them, man. They got a lot of abilities that can surprise you, you know.
Like what? We need to know, soldier.
I just caught a glimpse of a few. Oh,
At this moment, landing behind him in that same sort of sloppy landing as the griffin sort of catches its footing, its tail whipping around trying to find the balance. As it does settle, so does the rider on top. As the rider then slides his leg up and around and then starts to come over and meet you.
What's the matter?
Soldier Smith.
Hey,
Took some injuries capturing some spellkin. I got 5 of them back behind the rocks over here.
oh yeah. Right?
We're going to need to carry some. Maybe make multiple trips, I don't know. And get the griffins over here. We'll get them transported
Give me a persuasion.
back to the blockade.
If you could give me a persuasion.
Normal?
Normal.
$13.
All right, with a 13, they sort of look at each other quizzically. One of them, the first sworn that showed up, you could see through the mask and through their helmet that his eyebrows furrow. And turns and looks over towards his griffin and sort of shrugs. The second guy then walks off toward the second griffin that landed and starts to walk it over.
How close are all of they together, GM?
They are right now. They're dancing between 25 and 30 feet away from each other as they're going back and
okay.
forth between their griffins and in this area.
All right. If I prepare a spell, then it'll fizzle if I don't use it, yes?
I don't know.
Technically, we're not in combat.
We're not really in combat, yeah. So if you want to
Okay.
mentally prepare a spell, you can. But if you're actually like going to get ready and cast it and then throw it on your
Okay.
time, then
No.
Okay.
I just want to, if anything happens, if anything gets too physical, if Smith is about to get attacked, or if, yes, I'll leave it at that, then I want to prepare my green vial for fairy fire.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Oh, wow, you're pretty good at that.
The griffin comes over.
Been a while since I've had the opportunity to ride a griffin.
Hey, not many people get to.
Yeah. What's your name, soldier?
Rondon.
Rondon.
Hey. Come on, where are they?
Yeah.
This way,
This
you
way.
say?
Come on.
Hey,
Start to walk my way back through the area with the snare.
sure.
Yeah, just position them here. We can carry them. They're right this way.
He does lift up his this polearm rifle-looking thing, and
Are you-
starts
Oh,
to
sorry.
make his way just into the wood, following.
Are you guiding them through the trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait for that then.
Are you guiding a griffin through the trap, or are you guiding Rondon?
I'm probably still trying to take a look to see if one of the griffins comes by. At least one of them.
Yeah, he was
into the
leading.
trap.
He was leading one of them in this direction. He was about to then leave the griffin and then follow you into the brush.
Right. Yeah, I do that and I say, yeah, right through there. And I point, probably to where Varsha and,
Okay.
and Jet are waiting.
Sure.
And then, I'm going to, sort of say, well, steady there, watch your feet. And, just kind of, try and look like I'm reaching out to steady him.
Okay. Can I
And
get
then
a
I'm
stealth
going
check
to-
from the others? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to, steady him or trying to help him through this tough spot, I guess. And I'm going to reach out and look like I'm about to steady. And then I'm going to shock and grasp.
Okay. So go ahead and give me the shocking grasp. Nice. Do I have
13.
to? That is a armor class, right? Not a roll.
Yeah, armor class.
Okay. Give me that on advantage. Can you do it again? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that again. Okay.
Oof.
So the 13.
Damn.
It's hard to say
Maybe
because
some of the rain interferes with some of the
yeah, because
electricity.
a touch attack, of course, means you need to touch them, which is above their dexterity and is also above the 10. So this would just be the armor that's soaking it. So what I think still happens is you do shocking grasp. Lightning still comes forward from your gauntlets. But unfortunately, much like that large bird cage at the Boston Museum of Science, the lightning goes on the outside of it and not in the inside. And especially because it's wet right now, it doesn't seep inside. It stays on that outer coat. So actually, it's just a cool dance of fire that happens around this armor and doesn't actually shock him at all. It does surprise him as he sort of looks at you with his eyes wide.
Hell.
As
Armor's
lightning-
malfunctioning.
Okay, now you're going to need to give me a disadvantage deception. And as lightning starts to spider climb across his armor, and now I think he starts to, he goes to swipe at you, and I need everybody to roll initiatives.
Okay.
Do we have a battle map for this with tokens or no?
Yes, we do.
No. Okay.
And do you see these tokens?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, I see them.
Yes. So, is one person still riding a griffin?
There
They
is.
both got off.
Yeah, they both got
Right.
off their griffin.
Okay.
Let
Nice.
me get their tokens. One's over here, Griffin's over here, this guy is here. It's kind of hard to get you all in the shot, but sort of what we're looking at. These are sort of all in the bushes there.
And don't forget to bring up the initiative tracker.
Ah, yes. Well, initiative tracker is going to be a weird one today.
but I will try my best. Let me add. Click your token and then roll your initiative.
Okay.
I'll just do most of the sworn to be easier.
13.
Right. Okay. So we have. So this guy goes to swipe as you fail your shocking grasp. As like I said, the lightning spider climbs across his armor. He looks at you with his eyes wide, and then he goes to swipe at you as he does not buy that your armor is malfunctioning. But that is not where we continue the combat. We are actually going to now go back to Galfish. Okay. So as you start to make your way through the fog, your boat, the longbow, lurches through. There is grumbling, there is complaining, but there is a bit of a silence as everyone is just sort of anxious to know and to see what is going on.
Good.
Up ahead, someone runs up the boat as they start to make their way toward you. Right there.
Well,
There's something off the starboard side, sir. Coming up right now. You look forward, and you see just ahead a large broadside of a man of war. A large ship. Several cannons. The crest of Evervale across it. Several armored knights. As the rigging is being taut and pulled. Doesn't look like they've seen you yet. As you start to drift, at least in your path, right behind them.
we're the lead ship as well, right?
You are the lead ship.
Who's on my ship? Any other notable warriors?
Nope.
Just me?
Just you.
All right. Well,
Red Devon is on the Camilla, and Toothless Wes is on the Lawrence.
I assume we have no real armaments.
You have the front of the ship. There are two cannons, and on the Camilla there is a 360-degree cannon, and then on the Lawrence there is a tail gun cannon as well.
That's useless against a man of war. A man of war with the broadsides aimed right at us. I simply say to the fellow in front of me, stay the course, everyone keep their head down.
Okay. Go ahead, make me a survival and a stealth.
Absolute fucking silence, all right? All right. Survival 16.
Okay.
Stealth 26.
All right. So with that, I will let you... This is so many things. I will... you can, because you have succeeded in the survival, which would be your sailing here, you can then advance one square for free. Whether that is a rotation or whether that is a strafe to the right or the left, that is something you can just do for free, as in the winds are in your favor.
So you can move 1 square forward for free and then use your turn to move its full. Or you can move, rotate for free as well, or you could spend your turn. You have like a free shift if you want.
They have not seen us, right?
They have not seen you yet.
And we are still heading out to sea, and we're going to potentially follow the coast north and then head west. So
You're going west to head north. They're going north to head west, and you're kind of doing this weird pincer. But it seems in your way there is the broadside and the aft of a man of war.
they're going
Man
to
of
see us,
Swarm.
right? I want to put the ship in a position where
It's like twilight, foggy nighttime. So there's still like this fog is very good right now when it comes to trying to sneak. But who knows how long it'll last.
I think we're best off sneaking around this thing, hoping that by the time they see us, they don't have our broadsides aimed at us. And if we can belt it out of there, that would be useful as well, because they'd still have to chase us. They don't know where we're going. They're probably not expecting us to go to Stormford either. So, whatever this, I mean, I just want to move forward. I think.
Okay.
Myth. I don't think I want to do any crazy turns or anything right now. If anything, I want to be moving away from them to the. Yeah. No, you know what? That's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
This is fine. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna slowly move all of the everything up forward a little bit as you just start to make your way. Okay, they don't see you yet. At least you don't think.
What? I can't see anything, can I? On the other ships.
On which ships?
Ideally, the Camilla. That is the one that Lorcan is on now.
The one that Red Devon is on is the Camilla, and Toothless is on the
Lorcan's on a bunch of other ships
Lawrence.
with
Yeah,
the.
he's not even here. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We're gonna get you there.
Toothless Wares is.
He's got the tail gun.
Yeah. Well, Toothless Wares is also an illusionist, so maybe he can do some clever shit.
We're at your
I mean,
command,
I
sir.
don't
Should we
even
do
know
come?
How many people can we see on the other ship?
You can see 7 from where you are, but then you don't only see a portion of the ship.
Oh, it's so tempting to. No. Stay the course. Heads down. Quiet. All lights off. No noise. Let the wind carry us.
Okay. Go ahead and
Are they
make me.
making noise on their ship? Like they're barking orders and moving around and preparing their ship? Or is it quiet for them too?
It's also quiet for them as well.
Looking for us then. That's probably their job. No, they were still saying stealth.
It's that quiet, 2 ships passing in the night kind of thing where it's you just hear the creak and the of the sails as they catch and your boat starts to lurch and move. Water,
I'm
making
letting
it-
the wind carry us. If anything, I'm inching us starboard just to prepare to keep away from that. If I can keep us ahead of the broadsides line of fire, we're good.
Okay.
They can't sink all of us. Just their rear the rear cannons.
All right. So you inch a little bit forward as you make your way toward, a little bit closer toward this man of war. Make a perception check.
Well,
In the distance, you hear then a large splash next to the boat as a cannon was loose. You do hear, or a cannonball was loosed from one of these cannons. You do hear, "All right, boys, we gotta go. That's it. As some of the sworn start to get ready, you start to hear clanking as some of the armor starts to then rub against one another, and the humming and the whining of the ropes as the winches start to reel through the pulleys once again as the boat starts to then move very slowly on a rotational axis. I need you to roll
I ain't
initiative.
gonna move fast enough. Initiative?
Initiative. As
Oh,
they
fuck.
have found you. Where is this?
Yeah. Right, we're fucking made.
Okay, you got a 9. Okay. Okay, so if a cannon launches forward, as 2 fires toward you, the Camilla, or I'm sorry, the longbow and the Camilla, the armor class on these ships. Yours is a 15, and I did not hit. Okay, so 2 cannonballs land next to one, the Lawrence, and also right off of your starboard bow as water sprays up toward you. And now we're going to head back over to the cliff sides. As combat here has also started. It is... You had the initiative tracker, right? Jet... Oh, I'm sorry. Sykes actually goes before Jet here. Let me adjust this. And that's right, I remembered the NPCs this time. Okay. Sykes. What is Sykes gonna do? Okay, so Sykes is right now. I think you see so sorry. I think you see Sykes continues to, I think he focuses more and he tries to at least confuse, or like you start to see the griffin in the background start to then cock its head some more and then start to rub its beak across one of the stones as it sort of honks as the abrasive stone rubs against its keratin beak. As you look over towards Brother Sykes, and he's still mumbling, trying to press forward a message or these like arcane ramblings into the creature to try to just at least calm it down, confuse it, or at least keep it where it is. At this moment, oh, whoops. It's actually Buttocks is supposed to go next. Excuse me. And then it's at this moment where Buttocks charges forward. Where is he? He's going to charge.
He's going to run into combat here. He's going to then swipe with his stone cutlass. Oh my gosh, and he misses. He goes to swipe, and as the sworn was to then swipe at you, Smith, he then blocks this large stone cutlass as it's being swung towards his head, and he looks up at you and goes, "You traitor!" And then it is now Jet, your turn.
Okay. Everything's too far apart from my previous plan, so I'm just going to let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to go here out of cover, and I'm going to I see. Can I see the man all the way by the cliffside, the second griffin? Over there.
Yes, you can. It's just,
Okay.
it's, the fog does not encapsulate this area yet. You can see over by the fire that there is a bit of a silhouetted shadow of the sworn that is over here, as well as the griffin that is, like I
Okay.
said, rubbing its head up against the rocks, trying to, actually, I think it would be this
Okay.
one. I'm sorry, this griffin is the one that's rubbing against it. This one is still sort of being led by this guy.
Okay. All right. Oh. So, I'm panicking a bit because the last time I used this spell,
Yeah.
catastrophe happened. So, I'm just going to pull out my my short bow and try and shoot this the man closest to Smith.
Okay, this guy right here.
Yes.
Sure.
So, a 9.
9 does
Yes.
not hit. It sails right over his shoulder.
Okay. As the bolt fires, the device on the crossbow starts to fill the chamber again with this gray liquid. And then another bolt forms, and I run back into cover behind Vasha.
Okay. Smith, your turn.
I am going to shocking grasp again the one closest to me.
Okay.
And they are wearing armor, yes?
They are wearing armor.
Yeah, so shocking grasp has advantage.
Great. Yeah,
22.
22 hits.
4 lightning, and they cannot take reactions
Nice.
until the start of their next turn. I will then, with a bonus action, you can see this sort of static start to build up around me as I turn on my defensive field, and I gain temporary hit points equal to my level.
Nice.
And with my movement, I'm going to run up to there. And that is it for my turn.
All right. It says Ty, but Ty's not in this combat. Varsha, you are up next.
Okay.
See electricity ripple out from Smith's gauntlets as he grabs onto some of maybe the pauldron and maybe also a gauntlet of the armored person in front of them. And the guy tenses up, the sworn tenses up underneath the armor for a moment, and then like a click or a pulse of electricity. And then I think Smith uses the mass of the armored fellow to then push him away so he can then make his way up toward and advance. He cannot take any reactions because of that shocking grasp. So nice.
Okay.
There is no
I
attack
will
of opportunity.
close the distance between us,
Okay.
and I will use my Spellwind strike, my
Okay.
booming blade, essentially.
Uh-huh. A 19 hits. That's for 6 thunder.
Yep.
Do you do any other? Do you do also weapon damage too?
I feel like I do, but I think it was 1. Let me just look.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it just rolled a 1.
got it. There's plus
So
5
6 thunder.
Got it. Thank you.
But it can't move.
It can move, but it takes damage, right?
Yeah, I just mean, yeah, I can move, but it's going to take damage. And
Okay.
then I am going to... The question is... Yes, I'm going to do close more distance.
Okay.
I'm going to join Smith.
Yeah. All right, so you run up towards Smith. So he can't move. I don't think he knows he can't move though.
No, he doesn't.
I think he looks. I think he recovers for a moment. He looks toward you as you run off, but he is still defending and parrying because Captain Buttocks is still engaged right here. So this man is going to raise up his pole arm and strike. Strike Captain Buttocks. That moment where I had lost Captain Buttocks' sheet. Okay, it does miss. Captain Buttocks able to lift up his stone cudgel, and I think because of just the weight of it is just so easy for him to, once he's able to lift it up, he's able to pretty much block anything that's coming toward him, also including this this polearm. The weight of itself just is able to throw and knock the polearm out of its striking range as he makes a successful block. So that's cool. And then I think he's going to stay where he is. This other sworn is going to raise up the polearm toward you, Smith, and fire a chamber back toward the handle, the bottom part of this polearm. You hear like a combustion of as a.
Which one? The one in front of me or behind?
The one in front of you. The one in front of
Okay.
you is lifting up its like ranged polearm sort of and firing what looks to be some sort of black powder projectile toward you. As I throw my dart. With this is, I'm looking at the Griffin sheet. This is 19. Does a 19 hit you?
19 hits.
For 9 piercing. As
You see the defensive field start to sort of short a little bit as the attack gets through.
Okay, yeah, you've seen this technology before, but I don't know if you have Jet. It's black powder is used, of course, by the Sworn, and of course their furthered technology because of the Kingdom's sanctioned magic and everything. So you get these really weird technological weaponry like this, as a bullet fires forward and pierces through your armor. Okay, so that was them. Top of the round, which means back on the seas, Galfish. We will go. Okay, so you, Ty, cannons have fired and splashed next to yours. You now get the opportunity to sail along with the man of war. So what we're going to do here is we're both going to roll survival or sailing, but I'm not. I am a sailor because of I have a sailing crew. You aren't, so you do not get advantage. I will take advantage on this for my survival. You will also roll a survival.
Okay.
Tell me, I got a 12. You got a critical. So you have the upper hand here. The wind is in your favor. You could shift your platoon however way you want. Only one square, but it can be enough. How would you like to do that? You also go first.
I order everybody to stay ahead of the broadside, so I want to go on the map forwards and right.
Okay.
Can I also bark orders to some? Is there some little I don't know, some little idiot running around somewhere that I can get him to do something for me, or is everyone on important tasks?
Everyone, you can bark orders. You can do. You have a crew, and then you have others who are from Galfish. It's like almost the entire city of Galfish is on your ship with you, or on these ships with you. So you have probably one or two people. Let's redo that. In this attack or this sojourn between this plan is the city of Galfish or the town of Galfish. They're going to be on probably Lorcan's boat, and you probably have the crew and then maybe one or two others for this very particular thing.
Then whoever is knocking about doing things, I'm gonna shout at him, "Oi, you! Start preparing some arrows. Oil. Slick them on the front."
Okay. Give me a moment as I try to fix everything. Okay. So you wanted one to start getting arrows ready?
I want some flaming arrows prepared.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Flaming arrows. He starts to then. I think this is probably the same person who you said to douse out the light. Hooded lantern. Kind of like, are you serious? He goes back over and starts to light.
Yeah.
Starts to light that hooded lantern again, as he then starts to make his way towards the lantern and then throw it into a brazier and start to.
Anyone who can fire a bow, round them up. When I say so, we're gonna shift.
All right. Some others start to then do the same. Are you moving? You're moving forward, right? Straight still?
Yes.
Okay.
Priority one for me is staying ahead of those broadsides.
Yeah.
If we can stay ahead of the broadsides, we'll win. That's in my own head, by the way. Not a rule.
That's the rule. And then this is going to go here.
When I get close enough, I'm going to start popping arrows over there. This is with more of an intention of distracting. I mean, I got some griffin riders coming in as well, and I need to. These guys have. I want to make sure the occupants of this other ship keep their eyes on their own deck and not bothered about griffins riding overhead, just in case they spot that there is not other spawn on the back of those griffins, because I don't 100% know what the other team are doing.
Yeah. It's been
Again,
about
priority one, keeping the broadsides away from.
Okay. So you have an opportunity here. You still can fire. I mean, there are some. You have the opportunity to use some cannons if you like. You have two on the front of the longbow, and you also have
100%. Every now and then I just shout, "Fire at will!" I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Just fucking shoot.
All right, great. So firing at will means they can fire every round if you want. So we'll go ahead and do that.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but if we got cannons, I'm firing.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am? Fucking Varsha? Let's go. Let's kill some people.
Hell yeah. All right. So give me cannons are range 600 to 2,400 feet. Yeah, wow. Go ahead and make me a ranged weapon attack plus 6.
Can I hit the God King from here?
You cannot hit the God King from here.
D20 plus 6?
Yes.
Did you say? 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll me 4 d10.
14.
Okay.
2 natural ones in there.
Sweet.
And a 2.
Okay. So you may see from your ship that there is a configuration at some point for all of your boats to fire per round. So if you can get the Camilla and the Lawrence in position, you could then have 3 shots per round. Does that make sense? Actually, I think Red Devon, the Camilla, actually can make a shot too. So you can go ahead and make me another attack.
Same thing?
Same thing, yeah, because it'll be launch. It's dangerous, though. It's launching over you, but that's okay. Give me disadvantage.
Okay, hold on. It's an 8.
So 17 hits. Oh, no, sorry, disadvantage is an 8. Yeah, so I think Red Devon, you look over and you're waiting for them to make the shot. Red Devon and their crew are starting to use the cannon, aim it, and then look, and then they just can't get a shot. They look over at you and shrug. They can't get a shot without blowing off one of your sails, so they do not.
I just make a motion like keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The
Sure
Man of War is now going to fire. It has 2 shots available from here. Okay. Okay. 2 shots launch forward. They both... Wow, they are not hitting well today. Okay. Yeah, so that's your turn. Is there anything else that you want to do? You moved, right? We moved you. We also fired. I don't know if there's anything else that you have, or if there are any other anything you want to pitch me that you think you want to do on your turn.
I just want some little idiot to be making me some fire arrows up.
Yeah. Okay.
In any way, some form.
Yes. Some people are prepping fire arrows. Nice. Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay. We're going to bring it on back over to the cliffside. Top of the round, Sykes is about to do something. What is Sykes going to do? He's going to do a concentration and try to keep that griffin at bay. I think for a moment you see the griffin start to then snap free from whatever was bothering it, as it then starts to prance around and then take to the sky. This one is going to be in the sky. If I can do the thing that gives it wings. Right. All right, so this one's flying right now. And that's Sykes' turn. Buttocks, the ogre friend of yours, goes to attack the Sworn here for not very good. Yeah, he goes to strike again. The armor clangs off of the armor as the Sworn sort of catches the stone blade, but not enough of it to stop the attack. It still lands on his shoulder, but not enough to do damage. He sinks a little bit as the weight of the stone cutlass lands on his pauldron, but not much beyond that. Jet, your turn.
Okay, so I see the captain has one of the Swan preoccupied. Yeah. I see the other one right next to a griffin, and I know that guy cannot jump on him and take him away. So I'm going to go my full movement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. And I'm going to now reach into my robe, and I pull out this finger-length vial. And inside it has this transparent liquid. It's like water, but in the light, in the moonlight, you can see maybe it glints green. And I get to one knee and I and I pour it onto the ground.
Okay.
And as it does, you see that the grass around, there are these branches and roots. And as fast as within 2 seconds, you see these roots start to grow alive, and then fire in the air. And then thorns just come out of them. I point towards the swan and blow, and as I do, this Thorn Whip flings out of the ground towards the
Nice.
swan in front of me. And I'm going to try and cast Thorn Whip on the man.
Sorry to interject here, but
Okay.
did the snare go off?
The snare.
Oh, where is the snare in this whole
yeah,
thing
where
here?
did you put the snare?
Okay, so if the lights are where this griffon is,
Yes.
then the snare would be around, with your discretion, somewhere here.
Sure.
Somewhere around here.
Okay.
Not on the wall, but in this area.
I wonder if the griffin would not have been able to fly off then.
That was
Yeah,
what I was
that's
implying.
exactly where the griffin
Yeah.
was. Yep. So all right.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Yeah. So the griffin snaps. So just to go back, rewind here. The griffin snaps
Okay.
out of it and then starts to prance around and goes to take off. And as it does, that's when the snare triggers. And
So
then what does that look like?
So the snare is a dexterity saving throw. Let me just
Mhm.
double check. Yes, so the track
Mhm.
triggers when the creature
failed.
must succeed a dexterity saving throw. You failed it.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 9.
As it crosses the threshold,
Uh-huh.
where this, again, it looks like a fissure on the ground. The second it crosses the threshold, the fissure turns back into a rope, and you can see it almost comes alive. And as it moves around the grass, you can almost imagine it's hissing like a snake, and
Cool.
it's going to go around the griffin's feet and try and hog tie it, and then just launch into the air, straight as a rod, and then just hang as if it's being suspended by an invisible tree.
Okay. So it goes to it, then it leaps into the air, and as it does, this mind of its own type rope reaches up, grabs its legs, as it screeches out in fright. But now it's just suspended in the air, like you said, like a long, thin tree. Okay, now it's your turn. You're doing a Thorn Whip, right? You threw your bottle on the ground and grew a plant, and that's whipping towards the sworn here, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What do I have to do with Thorn Whip? Do I have to make something?
So let me double check. It's just a melee spell attack,
Okay,
and if it hits,
stuff happens.
okay, right. So I don't think it's actually here on the thing. So I'm going to cast a firebolt, and then 14. Does 14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay, so that's 1d6 spell damage.
Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling. This is you're using the firebolt attack, right, for the Thorn Whip?
Right,
Okay.
just for the rolling of it.
Got it.
Okay, so 3 points of damage, and it's going to be yanked 10 feet towards me.
This guy in front of me, or this guy
Yes.
in front of you. Okay, cool. And now he
Not-
takes.
Yeah.
And now he takes some. What's it called? Damage. Thunderous.
Pride damage.
Spellwind. Pride damage. What's the what damage happens when this guy moves? Moving
He
blade?
gets hit with a 1d8, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Uh huh.
But it's not the end of my turn just yet.
Uh huh.
As I turn to Smith and again blow the green healing word dust and try and heal Smith
Okay.
for 6 points of healing damage.
Alrighty. A cloud of green smoke chases the Spellwind as it kisses you on the cheek, Smith, and heals you for 6 damage. Varsha gives me 5 damage, thunder damage, as this guy is yanked through the Spellwind. A shuddering, thunderous boom happens as he screams underneath, and he's yanked toward Jet. As he does, Captain Buttocks gets an attack of opportunity. That's funny and super cool. Good work.
The 18 hits.
Wait, which one were you were you pulling that one towards you, Jet? Or were you pulling the other one?
I was pulling the other one.
Oh, you're playing this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, away from the griffin.
take- that damage didn't happen.
That damage didn't happen. I'm sorry. So you're pulling this guy away from the griffin toward you.
Yes.
How many feet?
10.
Okay. He's like
I
right behind
likely
the
wouldn't
griffin.
have done it if, like I didn't know they was being snared, but
Yeah.
we're sticking with it.
Okay.
So is the griffin sort of partially up in the air?
This one's,
Yes.
it's sort of partially up in the
Okay.
air. I will do this and then draw a thing. It's roped up and attached to here. See? Look at that. Okay. We all know what that is, right? Kind of. Now it is cool
Definitely not a
turn.
poo cannon.
What was that?
Nothing.
Definitely not poop. Yeah, it's definitely not poop. Now it is your turn, Smith.
Yeah. So this guy got pulled right next to me. I am,
He did.
how is this griffin reacting?
That griffin is reacting a lot like a horse would. It's starting to, well, no. I think the griffin is starting to settle back and get ready to pounce. You see, its claws are starting to, or its talons are starting to dig into the dirt in front of it, and you
Go
see
get the griffin, Smith.
its butt is starting to wiggle, much like a large cat would about to pounce.
Yeah. I'm going to... I'm gonna run for the griffin.
Okay.
And, yeah. I'm assuming that's an attack of opportunity.
It is.
As I try to rush past.
Got a
And,
22.
yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, as the large polearm hits you for 8 damage, as it I think chunks into your calf as you go by. He just starts to, he grabs probably right behind your knee as it bites into your leg for 8 slashing damage.
And then I'm going to rush towards the griffin and try and jump on its back.
Okay, give me an animal handling with disadvantage.
No, I used my ability.
Hell yeah. Okay, so your ability
Still
once
not
again.
great. Here we go.
Yeah, still not amazing. Being able to cancel those.
I'm gonna stare this thing down as I'm rushing towards it. And I try and remember the commands that I saw these guys use.
Okay.
And some of the ones that I've seen in the past.
You do know it's a various style of clicking. Each clicking pattern usually indicates a different command. They do, of course, like most animals, can pick up over time sentences from their masters and how they react and things like that. But when it comes to just what you know, basis right off the bat is a various style of clicking.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember any clicking, but I look at this thing and I say, "Down, boy." That's a 7.
With a 7. Okay, the creature.
Still jumping at this thing, by the way.
Yeah, you're jumping at it. Okay, so you, no matter what, 7 or not, you were jumping on it. Yes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Okay. Whether or not anything else happens, we finally did it. Smith is riding a griffin.
Yeah. I'm going to cast. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I reactivate my defensive field.
Okay.
And that's going to be it for me.
Okay. Varsha, you are up next. Wait. Yes? Yes, you are.
Okay, I move forward and I will strike,
All right.
hopefully.
19 hits?
19,
Mm-hmm.
and that's 11.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Their turns. Okay, so this one is going to strike. Actually, we'll start at this griffin here. This griffin is going to try to turn around and beak you. It can't really claw you from where you are, but it's going to turn and try to either scrape at you or peck at you with its large predatorial beak. It does miss. I think as it goes to peck you, it's very easy to see as it turns and then rears its head back, and you notice this is coming, and you're able to just put your hand out and just press downward on the beak so it doesn't actually reach out at you. It does snap forward.
Sit down!
Hell yeah. Go ahead and make me another animal handling. As this thing tries to attack you and fails. The okay, 15. That's good. It's good. We'll see what happens next round. This other sworn, the one joining, goes to attack you, Varsha, with this large polearm. For I thought that was a 19, but it's a 6. For that's it, a 6. He misses. Oh no, he's got 2 attacks. Excuse me. That one's a 19. So yeah, 19. Does that hit?
No, I'll use shield.
Okay. So shield, which is like, what does shield look like from Varsha?
It's that purple electric, almost Spellwind, very similar to her booming blade that comes forward and just protects her.
Okay.
Just like kind of, like a wave almost comes up. Yeah.
All right. So like this, this arcane energy webs forward and is able to bat away the attack. Nice. And now this one down here is going to keep attacking Buttocks. With a miss, and then a miss. He goes to swipe Buttocks. Buttocks parries surprisingly, and then he goes to thrust towards Buttocks, and Buttocks moves out of the way as the polearm just misses. It strikes at nothing. Okay, we will now make our way toward the sea. Ty, you and I get to roll off. Both have to sail. I have advantage, and I rolled a 9. 14, nice. All right, so you have the upper hand here as you sail forward. They didn't even move. What am I doing? Anyway, I messed up. Go ahead, your turn.
Dead ahead.
Okay.
Bearing starboard. Who's the quartermaster on this ship?
Wrinkle.
Name is Wrinkle.
Wrinkle, yeah, he's an old goblin.
Oi, Wrinkle!
Yes?
Come here!
What? What do we need? I thought you said to be quiet.
We need a captain. You're the captain now.
I'm the
Wrinkle,
captain.
well done.
What do you mean? Why am I the
Yep.
captain? I'm the quartermaster.
Good job, good luck. And I
Shit.
move away from him, and I find the little idiot who was making me some fire arrows.
Okay. You Make your way toward. Yeah, the little idiot is. He's got a whole bunch of arrows just with cloth wrappings around the arrow tip, and they're just resting right by a brazier as as you run up towards him. What are you doing? We need you on the
All
hill.
right. Yeah, Wrinkle's got it. He's better of a sailor than I am anyway. I ain't never sailed nothing. Right, give me that. You got a bucket or something? Quiver, here we go. I empty my own quiver out onto the deck. I shove all the arrows into it. I look around. Anyone can fire an arrow? Anyone got a bow?
I can, yes, I can. I've got a couple, yeah. Come
on in. All of you, up into the masts. Anyway, I start handing out a few of these arrows to each of them.
Okay. All right, just so we are all aware, you are all passing about 20 feet behind this man of war right now, as it's launching almost, well, point blank toward you all, which is really just for me to think about and super fun. Whether or not it really means anything terrifying towards all of you is something different. Oh, and these are actually should be up.
They're turning port side, right? Trying to come round on us. So they're going to take forever to either re-angle this enormous thing or move all the way around to the point where the broadsides are. Hopefully we will have slipped off by then. I can't fucking sail a ship. You know what I can do, though, is fire a fucking arrow. So I hand out a bunch of arrows, and then I say, right, it's raining, so there's probably no point firing at the sails. Have a look for the gunpowder barrels. All right? If you can get a fucking flame on one of them gunpowder barrels, we're laughing. And then I start climbing up to see if I can find like a, I don't know what it's called. It is called a top or a fighting top, depending on how this ship is built.
All right. So you were able to find that as a. Once again, Red Devon can't. I think actually Red Devon's going to stay back.
I'm going to give Red Devon a goddamn slap at the end of this.
He can't do anything. I think he's going to stay back for a moment because he can't. He doesn't have a shot unless something happens. So this is clear here. So I think Red Devon's going to make this shot, and I'm looking over here, by the way. So this shot can be made. So Red Devon's going to take that shot. I don't think that's going to hit. No, it doesn't. 13 misses as it sails right underneath. It splashes right before the bow as a cannon launches. Okay. Another fires from your ship. I think you have one more attack from your ship. Go ahead, make me some. You're aiming towards? Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize I was. My eyes were that. I had Sykes filter on. Do you have? Are you firing towards a person or did you attack with your arrows yet? That's my question.
No. I mean, here's my plan.
All right. What is your plan?
Create chaos on the hull of that ship if I can. If not, fire. I want to. That's all I care about. But it's raining, right? So hitting their sails is probably not the greatest thing. I don't know how effective these fucking shitty little arrows are that this little idiot's made me either. But if they've got any gunpowder barrels by the back of that ship, and yeah, I'm calling it the back of a ship, all right? Because I'm not the captain no more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fire. I'm going to fire a bunch of arrows at the gunpowder barrels. I'm going to blow up one of them.
Lads, you are the captain. Fire those arrows.
So go ahead, give me a.
I ain't the captain no more.
What? He's not the captain.
Okay.
He's the captain. Whatever. Fire.
Ready? Fire!
Firing.
All right, go ahead, give me a shot. As I think. What do I have to do with this? The man of war slowly lurches to turn as you move forward. Okay, you're able to hit. You're able to hit a gunpowder barrel. Whether or not it does anything, roll me a d20.
I actually looked to see if I had an inspiration point to burn then. Damn it, an 8.
That would have been good. Okay, so with an 8, you're able to hit the barrel, but the flame starts to fizzle out on your arrow as it does not seem to catch powder.
Alright, I knock another one, but
Okay.
Wake
It
up
is.
next time.
It is now the man of war. They are going to fire. Miss. A hit. And a miss. Okay, so your ship has 300 hit points. This ship just deals, what was it? It was 10d6?
10d6.
What was it? Oh, it was 4d10, excuse me. I had it backwards. Excuse me. Good thing I looked that up. For 22, as it sails into the hull of the longbow.
All right, let's do it.
Starboard side!
Starboard, starboard.
All right. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. It's rotated. It's starting to move. It's shot toward you. I think we head back to the cliffs.
Wait, I think she meant pour, pour. All right, port side.
Okay.
Hell, this mist is thick.
Back at the top of the round, Sykes' turn. As Sykes. What does Sykes do here? Okay. Sykes. Sykes reaches out, and his gaunt hand starts to turn skeletal as a large, lancing streak of dark black energy shoots forward from his fingertip. As he does chill touch. All right, it reaches forward and is able to. Where are we? Thank you. Yeah, so it's way off in this distance. Really hard to see him. But here he is. He's tucked away over here. But he lances out forward a chill touch as it cripples this guy for 8 damage. As the chill touch reaches forward and finds purchase between the pauldrons, and the guy screams in terror underneath. Ah! Ah! And it is now Buttocks' turn. Buttocks is going to continue fighting off this guy. 18 doesn't hit. Buttocks once again misses. Has both of these. There's like a stalemate between Captain Buttocks and this sworn fighter, the sworn Griffin rider. Jet, you are up.
Okay. All right, so again, I don't want this swan to get anywhere next to the griffins. I'm going to move my distance 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here while holding onto the vine. And as I run with it, it's growing to catch up with me. And then when I let go, it kind of twangs back and grabs this man by his ankle and yanks it towards me. And
guy?
I'm trying. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for it, I guess. There we go. 15 to hit.
Is it a touch attack?
No.
Is that a thing even in this?
So
okay.
it's 15 to hit.
Does not
for-
hit.
The man?
Yes, the man.
Oh, okay.
It does not. It hangs off of his armor as the whip of the Thorn Whip doesn't find hold.
Okay. If 14 hit him before, I'm confused.
Oh, well then I screwed up. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You know what? And 14 it is.
Okay.
So you hit.
Then he comes 10 feet towards me.
Okay. All right, he pulls toward you. I didn't even look at his armor class last round. Woohoo! Okay. And that's mine. Okay, so moves toward anything else on your turn?
Who is injured right now? I guess I let go of the root, and as I do, it kind of like starts to effervesce and disappear. And as it does, I breathe out, and I'm going to try again to healing word Smith, who is on the griffin,
Okay.
for 4 points of healing damage.
Okay. All right. Smith. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Smith, you're up.
All right. I
On top of his
will.
griffin.
Right. I'm securing myself to this thing. I'm assuming there's straps
Yes, there
of
is.
some kind that I'm sort of tying around me. I'm making sure that even if this thing decides to get ornery,
Yeah, you'll still be on
I'm locked in here.
it. Okay. So you're locking yourself
So-
in.
I don't know if you want that to count as my action or what.
That'll be yeah, I think that could be your I was gonna say that could be your movement, but I don't know what else you'd like to do, but that could act as a movement. You're just really
Yeah,
settling in. It doesn't take too much.
Yeah, that's up to you, because I will do something if that is my movement.
Do something.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and, I said calm down! I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna point at the one by Varsha, and 2 fingers extend outwards, and maybe you can see they start to glow red hot as the air between my fingers and a part of this sworn's armor begin to heat up as I cast heat metal.
Okay. Heat metal.
Con save.
Okay. 15.
That is a make.
Okay.
Yeah. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes that damage. If a creature is holding or wearing the object, creature must cede or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So, I guess it just doesn't go off.
Okay.
I don't think there is a half damage for this one, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
think it starts to warm up, but you're not able to. He's moving around, I think, a bit. Or at this range, it's hard to focus the ray or the radioactivity or whatever.
Sorry,
it
the
is that's
save
making
is
the
only to drop the
Oh.
item. Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah,
it
okay.
takes the damage regardless.
heat. Yes. All right. So what am I taking then? 6.
6.
So he can't drop it.
Right. but it does get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of its next turn. I don't know how you want to judge that for the fail here, or the success on the saving throw.
Creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, disadvantage on attacks. Yeah, all right. I think because it can't drop the object, you're heating his armor. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think what he does is he takes off the helmet. He throws off the helmet and he starts to try to unstrap things and trying to, I guess, get out of the armor.
Ooh, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. So that is going to be his reaction. Yeah, that's hard. I mean, he's gonna. I think that's what he does. He takes his helmet off, and that's going to reduce his AC by 2. And then also, we'll see what happens as we go on. But he's going to take the helmet off at least for now, just because it's warm and it's scorching him. Exactly. So it is now. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Varsha, you are up. This guy
Yep,
just threw his helmet off, and he looks at you, ready to fight. Seems like he's heavily breathing, like there's something that was bothering him. All right, so it is. You are striking with your. Are you doing booming blade again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once again, you light the blade with arcane energy as you strike forward. 13 to hit. Unfortunately, it does hit him, but it doesn't seem to strike and do damage as it pangs off of his armor. A glancing blow then digs your sword into the ground as Avendir sinks into the loose dirt, the wet soil by his feet. Anything else?
Nope. I stay engaged.
Okay. Okay, so now it is their turn. This guy is disadvantage. Okay. He's going to attack you with his disadvantage. With a miss, obviously. And we're going to go up to the griffin here in a second. This guy's going to attack Buttocks. 2 hits. All right, this guy strikes at Buttocks on the shoulder as he takes a chunk out of his shoulder, as well as strikes somewhere on his ribs. 6 damage. Okay. Nice. The griffin is going to... I think what the griffin's going to do is take off with you on its back. Smith, trying to think of like what my cat would do if I was to put a harness on her, and I do this and she hates it and runs away. So I feel like that's what's going to happen here, is it's going to try to escape it and escape the discomfort of you being on its back, and it's going to try to fly away with you latched in on its back. So this thing flies into the air. It takes off into the air above. I will need you to do something on your turn. But we will head back out to the seas once again to check in on the longbow. Okay, back on the longbow. There is a now Goblin, the quartermaster, has become the captain and is screaming.
Good luck. You gotta go and launch when you get fire at will. Who told him about you, Captain? There was time there, he did it. He's dead. Shut up and get to
Need more gunpowder down here.
All right.
I fire an arrow.
All right. Fire an arrow. I will launch some cannons here. miss. Oh, hold on. The Man of War has the upper hand, so it is going to rotate for free.
Oh, we're dead.
All right. So it's able to rotate for free. It's going to fire first. It has 3 shots on you.
They're moving. Incoming. It's down. Get to cover. Incoming.
3 shots ring out. Only one finds purchase, but it hits. It hits the Camilla. The Camilla rings forward. You hear a large crunch of wood as it splinters from off of the Camilla, and a large wave splashes up behind the longbow.
We got a breach. We got a breach. We're hit. Oh, crocky.
And now,
What the fuck is he doing slowing down anyway?
okay, so now it's your all turn. Did you shoot?
I would like to fire an arrow at
All
the
right, you may
gunpowder barrel.
fire an arrow. The range of your arrows are
80 feet. I'm at
unfortunately,
disadvantage.
you're at disadvantage. Well, in this configuration, we only have 2 shots. One from the... Oops, one from the... Lawrence, oops. And one from... Okay, so with a 12, you launch your arrow loose. And I think... Bloonk, goes right into the water, right in front of the Man of War. Toothless West's ship, the Lawrence, is going to fire. This isn't even the dice I need to roll. And... misses as it launches forward. Okay, and our Camilla also misses. Jeez.
Can I see Toothless Wes?
You can, yeah.
And he's within 100 feet of me.
Yes.
I cast a message
Okay.
now that I'm up here and I see him, and I simply say, Wes, you got to do something. They're going to rip us up.
I don't know. I don't know what you want from us. What do you want me to do?
Fucking illusionist, ain't ya? Cast a fucking spell, we're fucked if they open them broadsides on us again.
Yeah, but come down the wall, you know that. All right, give me a second. Shit.
As he tries to fumble his words through missing teeth. Okay, he is going to... What can he do? Bam, 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 bam. Okay.
Wes, do something. What's
No.
it gonna do? Grow some teeth? Don't you have some magic or something?
I think he replies. He kind of shrugs at you.
You got rid of those teeth for a reason, didn't you? Thought it was to cast spells better. He's all bark and no bite.
None of his spells are in range. Yeah, I think he just looks at you and shrugs.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can't. There's not really much. I mean, there was major image, but that's a 20-foot cube. So that doesn't even help either.
I knock another arrow
Okay.
and prepare a shoddy aim.
Okay.
Yeah. There's fuck all I can do really either.
yeah.
What's ironic is I'm a swashbuckler.
We got to get you in the cannon. We got to see if thieves you over there. Okay. And they fired. Camilo took some damage. Yeah, okay. All right. I guess we're heading back up the cliffside. As we check in up here, top of the round, as we figure all this out. All right, Brother Sykes. I can do something. I just don't know if I want to do it. Okay. So at this moment, for all those who are watching, Brother Sykes lifts up his hand, and with that, he also creates a lensing distortion in his palm as it then starts to then fill like an ink blot, and a halo of white light starts to flicker around it as an accretion disc starts to then bend and warp as he has like a small black hole in his hand. I need everybody within 100 feet to make a strength save. Nice.
21.
Okay. The
11.
And you are, I don't think you're in 100 feet, Smith. You are up in the air, too. So the Sworn didn't make it. Varsha, you move toward him 10 feet. So does... Oh, Buttocks. This guy now takes your booming blade damage. Right?
Yep.
And then this guy also moved, and yeah, you moved as well. Captain
7.
Buttocks also moves. That was 15. 7. Okay, thank you. Cool. That worked. 20. Math. All right. Cool. And then now it's whoever's next. Buttocks is next. So Buttocks, I think he tries to hold full, stay strong and hold out during this time, but he then, I think, a streak of mud starts to then get dragged behind his foot as he tries to hold himself together. And then he strikes forward, I think, in this time of probably exploiting the movement or throwing this Sworn off balance. He is going to then strike forward. And crit. Misses the first attack. Crits the second one. For 19 damage as he strikes. Jeez. This guy's the first one. Yeah, so this guy is also starting to get dragged into this this void magic as he tries to grab for any sort of bit of reality that can hold him here, but it is not. It is not as Captain Buttocks is able to try to hold strong, and while he's keeping his footing, is able to strike forward and find and bite through a chunk of his armor, hitting him for 19 damage. Jet, you are up, my friend.
Okay.
This whole just happened. Everything in the area, including trees and such, started to bend and warp toward Brother Sykes.
Right. I'm going to go 5 feet in front, reach into my robe again. This time around, I'm pulling out this black test tube looking vial.
Okay.
The glass itself is blackened, and instead of a wooden cork or a cork, it's a like a crystal that's stopping this thing. And I'm going to go ahead and just shake it up, and then point the crystal end of this tube towards the swan over here, and I'm going to cast a ray of sickness on him.
This one here.
Yes.
Okay.
So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. All right. So 13 poison damage.
Okay. Yeah, so I think he starts. He falls forward, nauseous. You start to see now that his helmet's off, his face starts to gray in hue as he just starts to retch a little bit and heave as he does, but tries to keep himself strong as he takes this horrible poison damage. Nice.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw of 13 DC.
Or be poisoned.
Or be poisoned.
Or be poisoned, yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Sweet, he's poisoned.
Okay.
Nice.
That one is not doing good.
No, it's not. Really shitting on him. Your turn, Smith. You're up in the air. I need a animal handling as this creature is trying to do like these very dangerous maneuvers as only a griffin would know how to do. Is it's trying to spin you up off of, like, trying to shake you off of its back, trying to rub you against branches, and trying to knock you off of its saddle.
Not an athletics check to hang on with straps tied around?
Sure, if you want to hang on through it, you can, or you could try to calm it down with an animal handling. That's your choice.
Well, I'd like to do both. I will try to calm it down.
You can calm it down on your turn, and then
do a series of clicks as best as I can.
Okay, and then on its turn, I will have you do this strength check. How about that?
All right. I'm trying to click and get down.
Okay.
Here we go. Natural 20.
It's a natural 20. Okay, so with a natural 20, you are able to...
What was it?
It starts to... It brushes and goes to then, like, scrape, like, spin around and then scrape you towards the rocky cliff up here, trying to knock you off. But as soon as you start to click, it spins upward and then lands and perches up on this rock wall up here, and then sort of, like, looks at you quizzically, like, hold on.
Good boy.
Nice.
And I point downwards. Down.
Okay. Yeah, then for your movement, I will then have it move backward or move back down onto the ground and land.
Backward would be really weird.
Backward, yeah. Like flying once in a while.
And then, bonus action. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do some more damage with that heat metal.
Okay.
Yeah,
really
and it's a guaranteed damage. I just got to roll the damage again, I guess. Let's see here. That's 10 fire damage this time.
Okay. So 10 fire to the one that Varsh is attacking?
Well, the one, yeah, that's
Same,
part
yeah,
of
that
the
guy
spell.
He's been getting his ass.
Yeah, I just get to reactivate the damage as a bonus action.
Okay. The guy, this Sworn, this isn't Rondon, this is the second one. starts to then, like he's not feeling great. He's still sick, and then he starts to start clawing at his armor to try to take it off, and like straps start to snap around, and the pauldron starts to fall, and he starts to shimmy out of it. But as he does, he starts to scream in pain as just hair and sweat and perspiration starts to steam and smoke from underneath the armor as he then just screams, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" As he then falls to the ground in pain, dying of heated armor. How poetic.
Was that the one that identified himself as Rondon?
That was not Rondon. Rondon is the one further toward Sykes.
That's not Rondon.
right.
That's Rustin.
Rustin. Yeah, that's Rustin and Rondon.
Rustin.
It's melting now.
Man. Wow.
Sorry.
Well done. Proud of you. Okay, so it is now Varsha's turn. Guy in
Yes,
front of
I
you just,
will.
"No!"
Yep. I will run forward here and I will attack the man in front of me.
Okay. Wish I should have planned this map layout a little bit better, but that's okay.
17.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move everybody over a little bit. Perfect. All right, 17 hits.
It's for 10 damage.
Okay, for 10 damage. Is this also with Booming Blade?
Mm-hmm.
Pure Varsha fashion. Running in, blowing it all. All right. Yep. And so you went ahead and did Booming Blade. Nice. Well done. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
The stone, Varsha.
Hello?
Varsha.
What? I'm a little
Please
busy
tell me
right
you
now.
got a fucking griffin.
Yeah, we're working on it. We got one. We're getting the other.
You got one. Send it quick.
Why?
the
Are you in
boats.
trouble?
We're about to get
Okay.
obliterated by some fucking broadsides on another one.
Smith! Ty needs you. Go!
What? Alone?
Yes, go! Or take Sykes or someone. We'll be fine. We'll catch up. Go!
Take me!
You heard him.
Sick! All right. So, unfortunately, it is not your turn. You just went, Varsha, yes?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. All right. So, it is now this guy's turn. I need, as he touches his helmet and takes it off, and you see that he has a mark on his face as well. It sears with bright light. As I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
All of us.
Me as well.
I'm sorry. Those who are within 30 feet of him.
5, 10, 15. I'm just in range.
Okay. It's all of us. All right. So we need to make wisdom saving throws.
11.
Sykes made it.
I'll use my inspiration.
Buttocks did
Can I
not.
do that to reroll?
Your
Or is it only to get advantage?
inspiration is only to get advantage.
Okay.
So as he takes his helmet off, and there's that searing light of that mark that is like a beacon. It shows and it fills you all who can see him with dread of the power of the God King, and of Rolfane and of Evervale
Oh.
itself. So you are all frightened until next round. Where the hell did I put those stats? I had them, and now I don't.
So it fails because I'm already frightened, yes?
You're already frightened?
I'm always scared. I'm just joking.
Nice. Almost. I was like, excuse me? Yeah, you're frightened for 1 minute, and you can make a saving throw each of every round. So this is going to take... You're frightened of him, so it's going to kind of be like turn undead, where you have to try to run away or you're afraid of him. Also, Buttocks didn't make it either, so he's in the same boat. So it's. What did you make, Jet? You rolled
11.
11. Yeah, this guy's 11 doesn't make it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the DC was 12 here. Yikes. All right. So Buttocks, Varsha, and Jet are afraid. I'm gonna do this icon.
Mr. Smith, take me!
take me. All right. Now back on the seas. What's happening here? Okay. I think it's the goblin and the boat to make seafaring checks. We get the upper hand. Ty, is there any... Oh, yes. I'm actually going to do this. I am going to move you all over for free. I don't know if that's going to put you in range. But that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and I'm moving the map. Perfect. That's what we'd like to see. Jesus. All right. You get to go first. What are you doing? Ty, you can also run up and down the ship if you need. Can you get here? Guess not.
I was trying to... The reason I climbed up a thing was to get some elevation, because I assume this ship is taller than we are.
Yes. Yes, it is. So if you want to climb up higher, I can give you...
Well, I actually do want to climb up higher, because now I'm under the understanding that Smith might be on the way on a griffin, so I'm going to light a torch at the top of the mast that I'm on.
Okay. So you spend your round lighting a torch and climbing up to the top of this mast or up to the crow's nest. All right.
Yeah.
So while that happens, I will roll some dice.
No hope of
Hard to port.
hitting the
so
thing. And
12
then I'm just
misses.
eagle-eyed for a griffin.
6 misses as well. 15 hits. Okay. This does. Woo! So this is 31 damage toward the Man of War.
Oh, we're doomed!
Nice. Okay. Cool. So a large chunk of the back aft, like the aft castle of the Man of War, splinters and breaks as it fractures off into the water. Now the Man of War is going to oh no, it's going to finally broadside or get its broadside again. And
Bryce!
and fire. It's 3 shots.
Tree coming in. Take cover.
Okay, so 1 hit. There's my d6. Okay, one hit. Wes's ship for a critical. Okay. Brain stopped working. So we want this and this. So 45 damage as a large. I think what happens here is I think a chain shot spins through and takes out both of the two of the three sails on the Lawrence as both of the sails snap and break and splinter and fold off into the water. There is still the front sail off of the right here off of the bowsprit. It's slowed down the ship substantially.
Oh, they got Wilhelm!
Lorcan's ship
Yes.
and ships are following ours,
To the north. They went. You went this way. They
and
went
they're
this
heading,
way.
yeah,
You're gonna then
away.
meet up later. There, so they're not on this path.
Oh, they're fucked then, aren't they, on this ship? The longbow. No, the Lawrence. They're gonna, how much, they're gonna be so slow now, like they are nowhere near keeping up with us.
Yeah.
Alright, I send another message down to Wes and just say, you're fucked, get as many of your men onto this ship quick.
Shit. All right. We'll be right there.
And he tries to start to panic, and some of the men start to panic as well. There is definitely as the momentum of the ship starts to slow down, as you still gain that constant speed from the winds.
We're dead in the water. Abandoned ship.
Come on, everyone.
Come on!
I'm just keeping my eyes peeled now for the griffin.
Okay. All right, back on the cliffside. Back on the cliffside, it is Brother Sykes' turn. What can he do after he does that? Nothing. Okay, he's going to reach out once again with his spectral hand. Actually. All right, this guy needs to make an intelligence saving throw. Okay, and then take 6. Okay, so what happens, I think you see his eyes wipe again with black as as Brother Sykes points towards this creature, and then with another hand as well. And it looks like he's doing something like puppeting something. And as he does, in front of, or if you're watching the Sworn Knight here, the Sworn Knight looks down in his helmet, or at least the helmet moves for you to see that he's looking down, and then adds something, and then starts to then recoil in pain as it takes 10 psychic damage. It actually falls down on all fours and starts to like crawl and like do that like scrambly crab walk, like trying to back away from this something, whatever it may be, that is dancing in front of the Sworn. Okay, it is Buttocks' turn. Ooh. Buttocks strikes forward in a downward chop and strikes the shoulder of this guy as he's kind of scrambling backward. It catches him, and the guy screams, "Ah!" And then he lifts up again and chops again, probably at one of the legs as well, and that clangs into his armor. But it's still enough for enough pressure and enough force for the sworn underneath to in pain.
That's right, you took me, brother.
As he starts to then walk toward in this very intimidating presence. That is Jet's turn.
Okay. I'm terrified.
Right now. Yeah, you can go ahead. I think you can make another check.
I'm going my full movement, and I'm running to Smith, and I'm hopping onto the griffin. Let's go!
Okay.
Let's
awesome.
go! I have a plan!
All right, so you hop onto the griffin. Sick. All right, Smith, your turn.
You sure about this?
Me? Yes! Yes!
All right, kid. It might be dangerous. A lot more dangerous than this. Come on.
I grab onto his waist, and I'm just going to duck down, have my hood up, and I say, okay, to the boats! To the boats!
Hey.
And I pull back the reins and lean back. Hang on.
Okay!
And I look towards Varsha as we lift off. And I yell towards her. Varsha! Stay alive! And get that one's name!
Okay.
And I try and direct the griffin towards Galfish.
And as my bonus, I'm going to Healing Word, Smith.
All right.
4.
Varsha, it is your turn.
In a I think when Smith calls me, I look over. I'm still frightened, but I don't realize how frightened I am until I turn my eyes back to this sworn before me, and I will cast something I've never done before, Sword Burst. 8 claymores are going to erupt from the earth, dirt spilling down, and their hilts are facing me. And then they're going to slowly angle up and then spin in a spiral around me like a typhoon of metal. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
No, he fails.
Okay.
1d6 force damage.
Okay. +1, it looks like. Oh, no, okay.
2.
So for 9 total?
Oh, did it do it already?
Yeah, it looks like it did 7.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so what happens here, I think, because he is on the ground crawling and he's being attacked by Buttocks. Buttocks moves out of the way. Hey! And this, like a propeller of, or like a floor fan, an upside-down ceiling fan, of claymores start to buzzsaw toward as you step forward toward this guy.
I don't step forward. It's
it does it
yeah,
by
I can't
itself.
step toward him. Yeah, it's like a defense around me.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, yep.
Yeah, so and as you do it, yeah, it starts to buzz and chink against some of his armor as he as some of it starts to then slice into him, and you are able to deal 7 damage to him. Jeez. You were frightened.
Yep. It means I can't move toward him, but I
Move
don't have to
toward
run away.
him.
Yep.
Nice. That's why you couldn't move towards him. Nice. All right,
Yeah.
cool. And Buttocks shouldn't have attacked him, so because he was also frightened, so I have to erase some damage.
Well, he would have had disadvantage, but he can still attack.
Yeah, he would have missed. It's not a big deal, though. Right? Yeah.
I'll just use one of my things to make it easier on you.
Okay.
I'll use one of my nopes to take away his disadvantage, so you can leave the damage if you want.
Yeah, okay. That's easy. Thank you. All right, now it is their turn. He is in pain. I think he looks at you and he sort of stops. He like drops his weapon, puts his hands up, and says,
The God King will burn you. And all your kind.
I'm still frightened, right?
Traitor.
yes. Yeah, you haven't
Okay.
made it a save. You can make that save if you want.
Okay. Wisdom, yes.
I believe there's a wisdom save. Yeah, that's a 21. So I think probably as
Okay.
as you struck him and you heard him scream a couple of times in pain, you were able, that probably snapped you out of it. But yeah, he still says these things.
The God King will burn you and all your kind.
He'll burn us all if we let him. You too.
Fine.
Coughs up some blood.
Are you gonna kill me? Do it. For the king.
How far are you from retirement?
Doesn't matter. Just kill me. Seconds. Moments. One strike. From retirement. Please. Just do it!
No. Go back to the God King in shame and tell him what happened here. That was the blacksmith. Let's fucking go. Can I knock him out?
Yeah.
Or tie him up?
Yeah,
I
either
don't
or.
want him to. Yeah, I'll knock him out because I don't want him to interfere with the commands. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to ask him his name. This one is Rondon, right?
Rondon.
Yeah. And your brother?
Brother Killglass.
Thank you. And now I'll knock him out.
Fucker!
So he tries to scream some sort of curse as you are able to knock him out.
Can I take that gauntlet off? The one that calls?
Yeah, you can.
Or is it stuck on him? Okay, yeah, I'll take that off.
You're able to fasten it.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll say to the other two, we got to get that griffin and get out of here.
We gotta fucking go. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Come on.
Okay.
Yes, very well. Which, this way, yes?
Yeah, this way.
Yes, very well, thank you. Yes. You're all right. Let's go.
And I think Buttocks walks over toward the rope that has the griffin. He wraps his arm around it and starts to then pull it downward as the griffin is still trying to flap and escape as he's able to just yank down this griffin slowly but surely. He grabs one of the limbs of it and pulls it down to the ground, steps on the rope nearby, and beckons you to
Go on.
Okay. You might have to.
Fly this thing.
Yeah, I know, but you might have to ride on the, like, it might have to hold you. There's only room for 2 on here.
As he sort of,
Fine.
and he starts to unwrap the griffin's feet as they are still bound. He starts to unwrap them. The griffin starts to then flail and try to fly off. I need you to make an animal handling.
Okay.
Okay, the griffin, the animal is a 6 for those listening. The griffin, and like this aggressive screech starts to then bound and leap out of the air or off of the ground with you on its back. You are not strapped in yet. I haven't heard, but as it starts to fly up into the air.
Whoa!
The
Brother, help! A little help here!
Yes.
Yes, very well. And you see once again, with his hand, he pulls some sort of that lensing happens again, and that black sphere with the accretion disk and the warping light around it appears for a moment, and then the griffin starts to then get pulled back towards the ground, and I think just enough for Buttocks to grab onto the leg of the creature, and then uses the rope to then lash himself, his arms, and maybe like some sort of makeshift harness around his shoulders, and sort of grabs onto the griffin. But
I extend my arm to Brother Sykes.
okay, Brother Sykes grabs your hand, or he goes to find
And
for it.
I lift him immediately up onto the griffin. I gotcha.
Oh my, okay, all right.
Now hold on tight.
We are very high. And you're not.
We're about to get a lot higher.
Yeah, well, you're probably 5 feet off the ground. So yeah, you're about to take off. I think we're going to then head back to the seas at this time. Okay. Back on the seas, we have some sailing to do. I'm going to roll the longbow, and then I'm going to roll the man of war. Longbow has the advantage. What would you like me to do with the longbow, Brad?
Fucking leg it.
Okay.
Just fucking peel away.
Okay, so instead of moving to... That's the map. Instead of moving toward... We will then... Okay. Jesus. What is going on? Why are... This is weird.
The Spellwind.
This Spellwind is moving the ship and the... Just gonna clean up, move some stuff, and we're just gonna be over here now, I guess. That's very weird. All right, so you're up there.
Get the rope. We got people coming overboard.
And we're able to move. We're able to move one square. So what I think you're going to do... this is actually what's going to happen. So instead, I can't... For some reason, I can't move this thing without ruining everything. So what's going to happen here is, because we all can move one square, I think we got the upper hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move both the Lawrence and the longbow closer by one square. So there's only about a 5-foot gap between them, which makes them boarding onto the longbow a little bit easier. Unfortunately, I can't really do that from here. Oh, yeah, I can. Nice. So we'll do that. That's going to be our free move. And now
Ready to abandon ship.
we're going to shoot. I can't shoot the... No one's going to stay on... Oh, my gosh. Okay, so Wes is still on that boat.
Grab onto the rope.
We only have one shot from here.
Climb up.
Because we only have this one.
I'm coming.
It misses. Okay, now the man of war happens. Miss. Crit! Oh no. Alright, so this is a lot of damage. Oh, it's not a lot of damage. 15 hits. Hits the Lawrence once again. Okay. Yikes. That's 15 hit points. 15. Okay. All right. You start to see. I think at this point you see Brad, Ty, excuse me, as you're up on the ledge looking at the skies. You hear as a cannonball is launched. You actually could see it and see which cannon fired it as smoke coughs from the barrel of this cast iron menace as the ball launches through the air and arcs toward your ship. It doesn't hit the longbow though. It does hit the bow underneath the shoreline of the Lawrence. Excuse me. As the boat that Toothless Wes is in starts to take water on, and you start to hear screaming from that ship as they also try to. Several people jump at the same time that the boat was hit, so they get launched a little bit farther, but some people do make it up onto the longbow. Others land chaotically into the sea below. Toothless Wes, you see, still on the boat, directing people, pipe in mouth.
Come on, let's go, come on.
As he's trying to usher people out into the water or over onto the longbow.
After you, Wes.
Get off the boat!
No, please, get out of here. You go, come on. I'll go with my ship if I have to, come on.
As he starts to insist that everybody else get out before he does.
My leg!
And now, I think, make me a perception check, Ty. You see
16.
just off in the distance, and you hear before you see it.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Yes. Fly us over this one ship. I have an idea.
You see him?
I think so. It must be the one further away from the others.
All right. We're gonna pick him up. You're gonna have to hold on to the reins while I grab him.
Wait. Are we picking Ty? I have something for the enemy boat first.
For the enemy boat? What do you mean?
I can... remember the fire I can do. Are we not firebombing the boat?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So, I'm going to wait for the Griffin to fly and flank this one
Get
ship.
the sails.
Okay. And I pull out my green vial, and I throw, and I try and cast fairy fire on the boat, the entire boat, but also on the people on the boat too. I imagine the boat is a creature or a thing, so it also has the fairy fire thing to it. So
It does.
okay.
So, pop you on the map here. As you start to fly in, probably from this direction, which is not at all. Oh no, okay, we can see it.
I'm going to also cast Long Strider on the Griffin.
Okay. All right, and Longstrider ups our movement by.
10.
Okay, so he's got a fly speed of 90 right now. Nice.
What's really strange about this is normally I have a clamp. It looks like a bracer that I would put on someone.
Right.
But it doesn't fit for the Griffin. I'm just thinking about how much I want this thing to go faster.
going pretty fast right now. At 80 feet.
Yeah. Faster wouldn't hurt.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and you find a clamp that you can probably get one of its legs if you can reach.
Oh, its tail?
Or its tail. Or its tail. Yeah, you can probably reach. Probably like that. A little bit smaller than a neck. But where is it? It usually clamps on limbs, right?
Usually on a leg.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you will be able to get it around a tail, if you'd like.
I don't think I do.
Okay. What are you thinking then?
I'm thinking how much I still want this thing to go faster. We've got a lot to do. If we don't hurry up, I'm going to let Varsha down.
Make me an Arcana check.
$26.
Ooh, that was close. Okay. All right. So it then starts to, it starts to sing a chime in confirmation as it starts to pick up and sense what it is that you'd like, as it then starts to pick up in speed, as it then starts to chase the clouds that turn into being the sails of this large ship as you get closer and closer.
Faster. Faster. Come on. Come on. Do you see him yet?
Do I see them yet, DM?
And just as you get closer, and this happens probably over the span of maybe 30 to 40 seconds, as you're able to dive downward, down the mountainside, and follow and chase the tree line as you make your way almost instantly into the harbor of Galfish. You are smacked by the salty fog of Galfish as you then keep pressing forward toward where Tai is. The clouds up ahead start to turn into, like I said, these canvas sails of the man of war as you're able to then press forward, and you are just in range of a firebolt as you are barreling through at 90 feet per 6 seconds on a griffin.
Okay. So I don't launch the fireballs. I throw the fairy fire at the boat.
Okay.
Do I see the other 3 boats ahead?
You do, if you're focusing on casting a spell on the man of war, not yet. But if you are, Smith is probably able to see up ahead. But I think if you're focusing on this thing going by, you're probably not looking right ahead of you right now.
Okay, I just want to throw the fairy fire on the starboard side, I guess, because we don't see any boats on the left side.
Sure.
So starboard, yeah.
And what does fairy fire look like when you cast it again?
Okay, so it's this green vial, and as I throw it, it's a loud, just an explosion, and it illuminates everything around it in this green spectral flame. It's like it's on fire, but it's not. Nothing is burning, but at the same time, everything is illuminated and easier to hit.
Okay. So, as you're able to throw, and this green, was it green fire, as you said?
Yes.
A green flames start to lick up across the starboard side of this ship, illuminating across the foggy sky, or the foggy atmosphere, and glowing through the god rays that the bloom that this green light would create. As you see this, Tai, you also hear as a splash of this green conflagration starts to then lick up on the starboard side of the man of war.
Can I see Smith?
And you do see a griffin pierce into the sky at this moment in front of you.
Specifically Smith and within 100 feet, so I can cast message at him.
Now you do, yes. Just a moment, and then now he's there. Okay, yes, you can.
As soon as he is within range and I feel like I can attach or connect with him, he's flying forward, I send a message up and say, Smith, fuck the rudder up or something. If it doesn't tear up the ships now, we're not going to outrun it before it picks us off.
How about I just burn the whole fucking thing down?
Yeah, if you can do that, do that. Just keep them off us.
Cannon's about to go up.
I watch them. I'm up on the top of this mast.
All
Holding on,
right.
watch them fly by.
Okay. Let's let's go ahead and do initiatives now because of everything just changing. Because the battle sort of just changed. So let's make sure you're clicking on your tokens. I am going to put you on the map here, Varsha, just so... Oh wait, no, Varsha's still. You're right. You had a poor handle. Yeah. Okay, you're.
Yeah,
safe.
I'll.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You're back at the. Okay, never mind.
She stole the griffin.
He's still at the Griffin.
It's stalled.
It's stalled. Yeah. Her game crashed. The Griffin. Okay. How do I? Can't. Okay. Great. All right. So the man of war is. Jet. Okay, so top of the round, we are going to swap back over to the cliffside. Sorry to do that and then leave you in the cliffside, or leave you in the water there, but I do want to check in on Varsha up here. So, Varsha, you... You are up here with the griffin still. Buttocks is trying to find... You're up here, right? With, trying to remember what happened. My brain is all over the place.
Yes, Buttocks tied himself with rope to the bottom of the Griffin.
Thank
I'm
you.
on the Griffin. I put Sykes up on the Griffin as well, and
then...
we did take off. We were like 5 feet in the air and then about
Yes.
to go higher than that, so...
Okay, so I need you to make a strength save as this creature is trying to spin and throw you off of its back.
23.
Perfect. You are able to hold on as much as you can. I think with the 23 as well. Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 3 for Sykes. Sykes starts to slip off. Oh no! And he starts to then fall into a nearby tree. He is in the air.
Can I grab him?
You
Yeah.
can try to grab him.
Okay.
Give me. I think it's too cool. Yeah, you just grab him. Whatever.
Yeah.
Too cool. If you said no, it would have still sucked. So yeah. Anyway, so now you have you're flying through the air, and I need you to make another animal handling check as this creature is trying to tear and rip and throw you off of its back, as well as.
I will use my inspiration now so that I may have advantage.
Hey, there you go.
Yay,
18.
18!
18 still doesn't make it. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
The,
cool.
with animal handling of
Okay,
18,
okay.
you are able to calm down the creature as it then, I think, probably gets tired for a moment. And then while it's exhausted, you're able to coax the creature to go pick up Buttocks because it just let go of Buttocks. And to go pick up Buttocks and make its way toward. Is that what you're doing? I don't want to.
Yeah, I have everybody. If everybody's with me together, then yep, we're gonna head off and try to. Yep, we're gonna book it.
Sweet. Back at the ship. I know this is like crazy combat stuff today. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. I hope this is cool because it's cool to me. Let's do. Where is the other music? Perfect. Okay. Back at the ship side. Top of the round, the man of war gets to fire its shots. Miss. 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 As 3 shots ring forward and splash into the water. Jet, it is your turn. You are on top of a griffin flying at 90. I'm going to have it move on your turn, Smith. At 90 feet.
Okay. So, well, I've done the fairy fire already, yes, on the boat. Yes?
Yes, fairy fire's on the boat.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn to the boat and I'm going to try and use a firebolt on it.
Sorry.
Yes?
I forgot to roll my initiative before.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, first.
All right, so you are first, Smith.
I'm turning the griffin towards the boat.
Okay.
Towards the man of war. And I would like to aim at the stock of cannonballs.
Okay.
With the heat metal spell.
Okay. All right. I don't need to make a save. It just happens, right?
Let's just do it for effect.
Yeah, let's spam it.
It's 10 damage.
Okay. The manufactured metal object, metal weapon. Glow with red hot energy, which means it is able to catch wood on fire. Cool. All right. So, you're able to, what is the range of
60 feet.
Okay, so you're able to probably move the griffin to where you need to be, and do this. A stock of cannonballs starts to then.
Long strider drops.
Okay, long strider drops still 80 feet, which is still pretty fast. You're able to then focus and hone this from your gauntlets, right? Your gauntlets radiate some sort of energy.
I think you see maybe my gauntlets tighten into fists, and then I extend one hand and 2 fingers towards the cannonballs. You see the air distort and waver, just like a hot day, just like a beam heading towards the cannonballs, and the air around the cannonballs wavers, and you can feel the heat sort of bustling all about them. Anybody that's nearby would feel it.
Okay, so stockade of cannonballs starts to then glow red hot. With that, flames start to slowly lick up and start to char the boards underneath. It is not an explosive round, but the cannonballs do start to sizzle and glow. There are a couple of crew members that are just in that mode of picking up the balls and moving them and getting them ready for launching. And you see one of the crew mates grab a cannonball and start to like burn his hands, and it drops onto the ground, creating a small rolling, bouncing streak of black as it chars the boards. And then he looks up, and that pile of the pyramid of cannonballs start to then create small blue flames as it starts to then kick up, and sparks
Probably
from the
hear
wood
the
underneath.
metal expanding too.
Exactly. As it starts to, as the flames start to lick up toward the sails. Nice.
Jet, it's now your turn. Anything else in your turn, Smith?
I'm going to start to reach back for the for Jet on my back and just say, you better have something good to follow up.
I'm going to. As he does the move, I'm going to try and pull out my two vials, that the orange one, the yellow one, and I'd like to imagine that as we're flying, the two vapors that come out of the vials, they, instead of meeting with each other, they meet with that haze that Smith has created, and the second they touch it, it goes towards the boat, and that's where the firebolt then hits the boat, and with fairy fire, that's with advantage. So 20 and 24.
Great.
Well, it's not natural, so
Not a crit.
dirty 24, dirty 20.
Nice.
They're fairy fired, aren't they?
Yes, so it's
That's
either 24.
advantage.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
you
24 with
still have
advantage.
24, yeah. Okay.
So nearly a nat 20. Nearly.
Super close. All right. And the damage? 3. Okay. You're able to, in that same spot, kick up some of the flames, the blue flames that were starting to kick up from the cannonballs, turn to yellow as your firebolt helps fuel that flame for a moment, and is able to then kick up those flames to lick up toward the canvas sails. And they start to catch on fire.
Is Ty still able to hear me?
Are you within 100 feet of Ty? Maybe if you scream. But the message spell, yes.
So I think I would just say to Ty, got you a nice distraction. Still got work to do. You able to get out of here now?
I definitely can't hear him, but then I cast message to him. What?
Are you able to get out of here now? We got a nice distraction on this thing.
Yeah, we need more than a distraction. That thing's gonna chase us. You gotta take it out. You gotta fuck it up.
Yeah, don't worry. Give it a minute.
Yeah, we're on the move.
Okay.
Don't stop firing, though.
I can't hear him.
Oh, I thought it was the shell, not the other thing.
Oh, no, you're
This
good.
is my message spell. The sending stone is on Varsha.
Yeah, I thought it was the sending stone.
This is horrible. So I just see you two chatting on the back of a thing flying away from me. And, yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Not that it's my turn.
And now it is.
Okay, I pull out my cheer pom-poms.
Okay.
And I say, give me an S, give me an M, give me an I, F, F, Smith, and Jet. Go on! And I don't do that. I can't spell Smith. That's how I say Smith, because I'm not that good at spelling.
Thank you.
I probably actually, since they're... No, you know what I will do is I'll stay up here. Because I have the torch and I don't know how thick this fog... How thick is this fog? Are they going to lose us eventually? Because I feel like they need, like,
yeah, when they're out of
landing lights.
Yeah, when they're
eventually.
out of when you are out of the map, they're lost in the fog.
Then I'm staying up here with my torches and I'm literally going to use them as, like...
Okay.
You know, I don't know what those things are called. Yeah, beacons.
Traffic cones. I don't know. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Pylons.
I'll stay
beacons.
here then and I will just provide that service soon enough.
Okay. Top of the round, I think. At this point, soaring in. Is Varsha on atop her griffin with the other guys.
Oh, can I change my mind then? Immediately, if I can see Varsha coming in.
Sure, because you didn't do an action. Yeah.
All I want to do is contact her on the sending stone, but I didn't know what. She sounded engaged in something that I didn't want to distract her with, so once I saw her again, I really wanted to message her. If I can see her.
Yeah,
Or I'm aware
sure.
that it's her on the thing.
You can
I
use the
imme-
stone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the stone instantly. Barsha,
Yeah.
get Buttocks to this ship quick.
Okay.
We need a captain.
Got it.
That's all I'm doing then. And I
Okay.
remain kind of doing the Team America thing with the torches.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Varsha, you've appeared to the battle.
Yeah. Buttocks, I'm going to drop you off. Okay?
Hold a longbow. There it is. Yeah,
You
yeah,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ooh, yeah, and then I'm going to guide the griffin to the ship, and I'm going to hope he fucking jumps off or gets on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the griffin is still holding onto the rope, but he takes out a small dagger and cuts himself free, and he falls for a
Yeah.
moment. His arms are tangled still in the ropes, but able to then wiggle himself free as he just flies 80 feet per 6 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And take 19 falling damage as he
Just impales
slams
himself
it.
on-
Wow! Oh boy! And then he's gone, and then I've done it.
And makes a hole in the ship. And it sinks.
Creates a cannonball from above,
Exactly.
splits the ship in two, and drowns.
Am I able to still move? I don't know how much movement I have.
You have 90.
Am I able to?
I
Am I
did,
able to move
did
right
just
next to
move
them?
you there.
Oh,
you
okay.
can move there if you want to double your move, or you can do something else.
No, I wanted to do something insane.
Okay.
So that's okay. I'll get as close as I can.
So you can do
which
your double
is,
move if you wanted. 80. Sorry, not 90. 90 was when it had long strider. Yeah, you'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I will do that then.
Okay.
I can't move the griffin though, so you get it.
That's all right. I will do it.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Can I make it so you can? Yes, I can. You
Perfect.
also.
I can do it now. Thanks.
Okay, and you also have Sykes as well. All right. Now that is so you're in the battle now. That's after the Man of War. Smith, you're up.
I yell towards the sworn as I continue to point my fingers towards the cannonballs, continuing to heat metal.
Yeah. All right.
You better hop off the ship. You don't have a lot of time, sailors.
I think a lot of them scream in protest back at you, cussing through their metal helmets as they are unable to make any sort of real threats. A lot of them are armored, so them jumping in would be a bad idea. But I do think some of them try to fire at you, while some others try to. Some others try to fire at you as well. Some others try to grab cannonballs and try to douse out the flames. Okay, so you're able to then spread, I think, some more as you're able to heat and concentrate as the cannonballs went from that red to now like an orange as the flames start to lick up from them. And of course, like you said, they start to do that expanding as more fire is brought onto the hull or onto the deck of this ship. Anything else you can do on your turn?
Tell them who you are.
I am the blacksmith. You'd better open your ears and your eyes. Know what you see here today. I am not done.
Hell yeah. All right, with that, the flame starts to then burn and lick up at this front sail as it starts to catch ablaze. Your turn, Jet.
Okay. The vials are still open. And I just blow to try and do it again. And 21.
Okay.
And that is going to be 3 more points of fire damage.
All right, you're able
The
to
sails.
light some more of these sails on fire and you all see or Ty back. I think you start to hear back at the boats cheering as some of the Entente are starting to see that the flames are starting to lick up from the sails themselves. Okay. Anything else, Jed?
Just in case they have, how would this work? So, the griffin isn't attacking anything, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to
Sort of just keeping you aloft right now.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out another vial, and it's a blue one, conical flask, and I'm going to just throw it in the air. And as it does, it makes this sphere around the griffin is the target. So for sanctuary. So in case they try and fire at us, the griffin is now yes, it's been protected by sanctuary.
Nice. All right. Nice. Well done. Ty, it's your turn. Anything else? Anything on your turn?
How's the other ship doing that's evacuating the people?
That is doing the Lawrence is doing well. A lot of people are making their way up onto the boat. There's a couple of people still in the water. Toothless Wes is now in the water as he's trying to make his way up there as well. But they look to be pretty evacuated. This is probably going to be back here at this point.
Then, I'm going to remain at the top as just a beacon for the others.
Yeah, all
when
right.
they come back.
Okay. The top of the round, I just actually pre-rolled the sailing, and I rolled a 12 for Buttocks.
We've all been there.
And and we've 12 for Buttocks and a 1 for the Man of War. So Buttocks gets to get his move first, which is going to be the shift forward, which is super simple. And then he's going to use his movement, which is... Oh my God, are we still... Am I still... Why are these still connected? Not going to matter. He makes his way toward... north. Both Red Devon over on the Camilla and the Longbow start to make their way toward the north, away from the Man of War. The Camilla makes one shot and misses.
With advantage.
With advantage. Which hits. Nice, thank you. Yeah. I believe the kids say, "Let's go, boys," when that happens, right?
Exactly. Perfect.
Let's
Perfect.
go.
Let's go, boys. All right, so so for 26, well done. 26 damage as the cannon fires and lands into the side of the Man of War. Nice. It is Varsha's turn.
Okay. Are you sure? I think I should be after some peeps.
I had you right after the Man of War, and that's just where you are now.
Okay. Okay. I would like to fly forward here with the Griffin a little bit until I am in range to hit this. Do I go for just the sail or the mast? Okay, I have an insane question for you.
And I have an
I would like
insane
to.
answer.
Yes, you said that the sworn that we were fighting on these griffins were using javelins or like pole weapons, right?
Yeah, they had like long rifles with a polearm bayonet thing at the end.
Okay.
Like a 5-foot long rifle with a...
Can I use one of those, or do I not know how to use one?
You could probably use one. Did you pick it up from right earlier?
I have a javelin in my inventory that I was just going to say was theirs for narrative's sake.
Okay.
So I'd rather just use that and say like they had a pole arm on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You want a javelin, but use that gun as if it was
Yeah.
Got it. Sweet.
And then,
totally.
so I would like to, I'm trying to take that main mast down.
Okay.
I want to split the wood. I want to put it in there and then pull it out so that it hopefully ruins the mast.
Are you
maybe knocks it
flying
over?
up melee to it? Or are you lunging from here?
Ooh.
Funny crazy question. What happens when you booming blade a mast?
I wasn't going to booming blade it, but yeah, I was going to do Jet's strike on it.
Okay.
Which should light it on fire.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't want to get too close, just far enough for me to throw it.
Yeah.
Okay. And advantage for fairy fire.
Yes.
Okay.
And an Arcana check.
Oh, wow. 24
24 hits.
for those listening.
Mm-hmm.
4.
And a 4 for Arcana. Okay. So you're able to, I think, you're able to light the green flame across the this pole rifle, and then launch it forward as it sticks, and then green flames start to lick up the spine of the mast. And as you're able to stick it with a 5 piercing damage. Nice.
Cool.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Nope, that's it. Except I will actually use more movement to back up.
Okay.
Because I didn't use too much, did I? I was like
No.
here?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, 30 feet. So yeah, I'll back way up.
Sure. So
Ooh.
we like 6.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be out of range.
Smith.
I'm trying to judge if this ship is still in sailing condition.
The ship is not. I mean, it is in sailing condition. The one losing one sail isn't the end of the world. But there is another flame kicking up on the mizzen sail, the mizzen mast, and there is some chaos happening on the ship. It is safe to say that if you leave it, they would be out of commission. I don't know if it would sink. I don't know if they're lost, but at least if you were to leave it, they would be out of commission.
I'm not trying
for
to
now.
kill them. I'm trying to make sure that the Entente ships can get away.
Of course. Yeah, the ship.
I yell
Yep, go ahead.
towards Varsha. We still have work to do.
I'm ready.
Your speech, it better work. I'll try my best.
Okay.
And I'm going to start to fly towards the blockade.
Okay. Jet, you are on the back still. Do you stay with, or what?
I
what does
have
Jet
no
do?
choice.
Okay.
I'm just going to have my hood up, and I am holding for dear life because I have never flown before.
You put your hood up and it immediately gets whipped back.
Okay. I'm going to pull it over and bite onto it.
All right, perfect. This is fine. All right. So
Kai,
yeah.
are you coming with us?
I assume you guys are already fucking pelting away, right?
Sort of. You could see they both went.
Oh, I mean, I'm on a griffin. I can come and get you. Do you want to come with us or not?
No, I'm gonna help get these ships out of here. Just
Okay.
make sure when you come back, Smith don't look like Smith.
I think after what we're about to do, it will be fine. But yeah, okay. See you later.
I'll keep
Okay.
lights lit so you can find us in the fog.
Okay.
Good luck.
You too.
Okay. So, through the rain, through the fog, through the thick fog that is whipping at your feet or at you through your hair and on your face, the fog is so palpable, and like through the thick fog, you start to feel the droplets as if it was rain as you whip toward the shore, toward the blockade, both on your griffins. You peel toward it, and you make your way toward the blockade. Galfish right below, and then you are there. The blockade spans, it looks like to be a mile, maybe even more than that, as you get closer. And as you flew low, I think, just to get that pass. And as you do, it was as far as you could see, there was just blockade remnants. Siege towers were starting to get, or not, siege weaponry was starting to get built. Some ballistas and cannons here, as well as also these shelters, these movable barracks. But you start to whip
Chad, get
through.
the horn off my back.
Okay. All right. So I unfasten the horn, and I know that we're about to do the speech, and I know how close we are to these people. So I'm going to pull out my last vial, which again is a blue conical flask, and I throw it in this around us, and it's going to make the griffin that we're riding again shimmer in this iridescent blue sparkling light that catches in the moonlight.
Make
And
an
we're
Arcana.
protected with sanctuary just in case they fire at us. And then I
Make me Arcana
give-
check, just in case.
Okay. All right. Arcana.
Sorry
Check.
to interrupt you in the middle of something.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's a critical failure. All right, so you were casting Sanctuary.
Yes, to protect from being shot at if we're shot at. And to also look nice.
Okay, and you wanted it to glimmer.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Make him a beacon of light.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I think what happens here, it's not necessarily the worst thing, but it does immediately as you blink, and like you did. This is not what you meant to happen, but I think the winds and the Spellwind's whip, and as you're able to throw the mist of this potion into the air, and as it was supposed to protect and glimmer and maybe even shine some of the griffin, instead there are motes of just radiant divine light that pour across the griffin in this moment. The Spellwind is trailing in wakes of like stardust as it flies through, and just everybody in the area, I wouldn't be able to see it, but everybody that we know, the audience, would then look and see as a lot of the sworn start to look up and question and know that to be either a sign or are able to identify who you are immediately.
And I give you the horn and I go, that has never happened before. And I give it to the horn.
I hold it up to my mouth. I hope you know what you're doing, Varsha. You have to.
With this iron brand, we are his slaves. With this ink, we write history. With these greaves, we trample the weak we should protect. With this shield, we protect a tyrant. With this plate, we are caged in his grasp. Some know me as Soldier Smith. Some know me as the Bastion's butcher, the assassin of the sworn. The knife instead of the spear. Most know me as the blacksmith. I am all of these things. Today, you know me as sworn no more. Today, I join the Entente. I am the blacksmith, and I denounce the God King. I tell you all now is your chance to do the same. With this oath, I swear to defy
Yo, that was sick.
That was so fucking
awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was so cool. Yeah, so we're going to end the episode there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. It was a little bit of a long one, but we had a pretty big combat. Congratulations. You are all level 6, except for some of you. You all level up.
Okay. All right.
You all get to level. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much. That was really, really awesome. The speech was sick. I really had like this weird George Lucas type, like, I know I want to have 2 combats going at once today. See what that sort of like swapping back and forth would be. So I know it was rough, but I really wanted to try it, and it was. I had fun doing it. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
You
that
did
was
a great job, dude.
Thank
it was
you.
good.
Yeah,
that's
it was
very,
very, very
very
good.
tough to do.
It was very, very hard. But I knew I was in good hands because you're all amazing. Speaking of good hands, let's go around and introduce the good hands to everyone. This is weird. This is when we go around and talk about ourselves. Meyer, go first. I'm so bad at this part.
Hi, my name is Meyer. I don't sound like Jet. I sound like Meyer. I'm a voice actor and streamer here on Twitch TV.
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
Today was really fun. I love the whole scene switching thing. It was really like
Yeah.
movie-esque, and it was really cool. Like still being engaged in both scenes by being
Yeah, thank you for that.
like
That was
the
sweet.
crew.
Yeah.
Starboard.
Yeah, it was so
It was
good.
great.
Yeah, thank you.
My leg.
Yeah.
My leg. Yeah, I heard that.
Chat was like, I hate you.
My leg.
But I think that the plan so far has gone better than I expected. So I'm really happy with yeah. Sorry, I jinxed it. Yeah. But yeah, really cool stuff. Really, really exciting. I'm really bad at stuff like this as well. So I've said who I am. You can find me on my Twitch channel, which is named after me. And I'll see you next time. I'll be here just nodding and chiming in.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Meyer. Go follow twitch.tv/Meyer. He's awesome. Really great role player. Really good friend of mine. Check him out. Entertaining in all games he plays. He does a lot of Star Citizen and role plays in that as well as in Red Dead. So check him out. He's awesome. Yeah.
I should make you shout me out instead. That was much better.
Oh, I could shout other people out.
Just
Brad.
can't shout ourselves out.
Yeah.
Hello there. I did fuck all today, which is great.
Sorry.
It's the most. Oh, dude, I love it.
I gave you a
This
captain role, and you went, nah. So, sorry.
This is a rogue, dude. What does a rogue do? I love it when rogues are in a position that isn't just murder the thing in front of you or like sneak in. They can't do shit, and I love
I love it.
I love using that. I don't know if Ty gives a shit. If it was me, I would feel guilty, but I don't think Ty gives a fuck. Which is why sometimes when you guys were doing all the background stuff, I want to join in and like talk to everyone and stuff, but Ty would 100% just be standing at the top of the thing, just watching what's going on and not bothered and just like
Just smoking
in his
away.
own. Yeah,
Fucking
so
idiots.
he's just up there like watching people and smoking. And but I want to be like, yeah, your mom, and just shout down at them, but I don't know. It's the best, dude. I love it. I get uncanny dodge now, so
Nice.
Oh,
that's all that matters.
Nice.
Basically, it can reduce all damage by half.
Yeah.
And that is all I've been looking forward to this entire campaign because I'm so panicked about getting caught at any point.
We could end it now.
As soon as Ty gets caught by an attack, he's dead. But now that I might survive something. This was really fun. I agree. I think it was really cinematic to jump between the two scenes. You get that kind of it was like the movie.
Yeah.
You know, when you're watching a TV show and sometimes they have a little accompanying movie and it's like movie epic level. I don't know what I'm saying, but
I think I understand.
that was what this felt like because it was big.
Sweet.
With these two huge scenes happening that then came together and then ended with a big speech. It was literally like a screenplay.
Yeah, it was so good.
I was glad to not be a part of it. It was annoying because I know that like it's more fun for me to stay on the ship and like command everything, but I felt like Ty at one point would just jump up onto the mast and start firing arrows in because he's like, I can't do this. Like, what am I doing? I'm not
Sail me closer so I can hit them with a sword.
I do wish that I had jumped over and just started to kill them all because like there was a point where I both out and in character as Ty, I was like, normally and under any other situation, he would jump over there and just start cutting as many of them down as possible. But it would be an absolute sacrificial move. And I don't think, and he at this point understands that this isn't the war. The war is getting to Stormford and back. Then there's the bit where he gets to cut some people up. And
Marine forward,
so he had to kind of really sort of like bite down on his need to do that. But like, without him jumping in and like trying to actively like run in and mess with the ship and just do as much damage as possible, he's kind of gotten nothing else he can do, which is fun. Again, I don't hate that really. It doesn't frustrate me too much, but it's like, it does kind of show him up for really all he can do, which is just cut people up. He knows it though. He's like, give me someone to cut, or don't ask me to do anything really. Or don't. So it was really fun. I don't stream.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Are you streaming tomorrow, Game Vote? Or are you taking the day off?
D&D Mistlight here on Table Story. Do you want some more? At some point, I feel like there might be some ship combat in that coming up as well. Spoilers? Probably. I don't know. I can't tell what they're going to... They might literally be dead, but I think they're going to kill each other tomorrow. We'll see.
Mythspiration.
Tune into that on Thursdays. On Fridays, there's more D&D as well. If you want more D&D, we've got a bunch of it on this channel. I am picking a game on my own stream tomorrow. Usually we do a game vote in which you tell me what to play. Last time was Silent Hill 2, which I finished today. So at the end of every game, we do a big game vote where people come in and democracy happens to determine what I play next, whether I want to or not. And we'll see what it is. So if you just want to type 1s and 2s in chat all day, I'll see it.
Perfect. It's the 1s and 2s day.
It's so good, though.
It is.
All right.
Very entertaining. Yeah.
Thank you,
It's
Brad.
got music going. It's just wild.
Hell yeah. It's a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Check out Brad Wodo. Twitch.tv/Brad Wodo. Thank you, buddy. It was a lot of fun having you today. PB.
Yes. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry, or PB. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I just finished the Outer Wilds DLC, and I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow, but we'll figure it out.
I think we all know what you're doing tomorrow.
No, I might be building a keyboard. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
It's a load of bullshit, and you know it.
Well, now I'm not going to play Animal Crossing. Even if I was going to play Animal Crossing, I'm certainly not going to do it now.
Can I pick the game for you to play tomorrow?
No. No. I was going to say I'll consider it, but I don't know what you're going to suggest, so I don't know.
I wasn't going to suggest it right now. It was going to be a surprise for everyone to tune in tomorrow and say.
Okay, sure. Yeah, then that's fine. I'll let you do that. But this episode was fucking awesome. It was so neat. I had a moment there where the Sworn was using a move that I used to have. And as it was happening, I was like, oh no, which was just really cool. And then I really feel like this was a good turning point-ish for Varsha, like with her plan sort of kind of succeeding. And the speech that she wrote for Smith to give was like her own oath as well. And I feel like she just kind of like swore something new for herself. And yeah, it was really, really cool. So thanks, Smith. That was fucking amazing. And the ship combat, the way you did that, and I loved it. It was very, very good.
Thank you.
And that's it. That's all I have to say about that.
It was tons of fun. Thank you so much, PB. Go watch PB Pumpkinberry on Twitch. It was thank you. I had other things to say, and I don't remember what they were because my brain farted. Whack.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Wax Steven. I played Smith for you tonight. Normally, I am the DM or GM of Doom here on Table Story. I run a bunch of stuff, Witchcraft and Wizardry on Tuesdays. I think we're going to be doing our finale for this year on this coming Tuesday, hopefully. Sorry for all. We've had a bunch of scheduling issues trying to get it sorted, but hopefully we're looking at Tuesday for that. And then on Fridays, we're running Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is really, really getting to the meat and potatoes. And there might even be something special this Friday. I'm just saying. I had the pleasure.
And then that triggered off there might be something special this Friday. I'll be tuning in.
I also just had the pleasure of running a patron one-shot that was really, really great. I'm going to be uploading that soon to our Patreon. It's 3 sessions. It's a special mini shot. I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Mini-series.
Sure, why not? It's in Kalimshan in the Forgotten Realms, so I was very, very excited to do that. And it's Domestic Dan, Technique, Phelan, and our patron, not Rob. So make sure you check that out, and I'll probably be uploading that in the next day or so. So check it out.
That is awesome. Do me a favor, Whack, and while we're here, could you roll me your hit points for next level?
Okay.
Then we'll go around as well. Get everyone's hit points rolled in. And this is fun, because one time I rolled 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, with an 8. All right.
That's pretty good.
Smith's getting 8. Nice. PB, we'll
By
go
what?
backwards. All right, 6. And Brad is a rogue, so he's probably not going to roll. He's probably going to want to do the calculated move, which is...
Oh, I'm behind you, and I've stolen max HP.
I'm behind you, and I've already taken it.
2. Maybe I am gonna die.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I only got 2 more HP, but I
Uncanny
did
dodge.
get the uncanny dodge, so I basically
so you're
have
good.
50 HP in total.
Hey, perfect.
It's not really how it
That
works
is
because something's gonna
definitely
catch
the
me.
way that math works.
I know,
sort of it.
but like in a way, I'm sure something gonna get me.
You'll be fine.
It's gonna be a dex save or something that I fail, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And...
You sneeze, make a con save, you explode because you got 3 HP. Rogue.
With a critical.
Nice, bro.
Nice. Nicely done.
Get
All
wrecked,
right.
toy.
Well
I'm the
done.
captain now.
It's me. It's
yeah.
me. It's been me the whole time. Hey, thanks
I have to
everybody
do
for
it.
being here today.
I hope we're all prepared for Ty's death scene.
I'm not ready.
I'm up for it. I'm coming back as Wrinkle the Goblin 100.
Wrinkle. Exactly. That was totally on the spot. Thanks everybody.
I know. I loved it. That's why I was so shocked. Like Wrinkle. This bloody Wrinkle, isn't it?
Thanks everybody. My name's Mythomatic. I'm a roleplay streamer, voice actor here on Twitch. I do Red Dead RP. Check me out on my channel. We may have unlocked something, which involves me potentially making some other. Well, you'll just have to probably follow me on Twitter, because there's some more things that the story is unlocking as we go, and more content to be had. Thanks, everybody. Follow me on Twitter. Follow all of us here on Table Story. Go support us at patreon.com/tablestory. And while you're at it, support me over on patreon.com/Spellwind. Thank you so much for having us front page. This has been wonderful. And yeah, see you next time.
Join
Thanks,
our
everyone.
Discord.
Join our Discord. Thank you. Join the Discord.
Tablestory.tv/Discord.
Do it. All right, we got a wonderful community, like-minded, wonderful role players, and fun community. Check us out. See you, everybody. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Myth.
Thank you.
Thank you, Myth.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
To consolidate power, because power is only achieved.